in the final round, in the playoffs, we might be undone by a North African team. Let's stay with the game in hand, the game on Tuesday. What are your fears? What are your worries? Talk to me, somebody. Hello? Hello? Do you worry?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Diego.
Okay, you're a first timer.
Yes.
I just the bell for you.
Okay. Thank you. You see, for this match coming up on Tuesday, I have that fear. Because this might be the last match against that will be a chance for Senegal.
Wait, say that again. Say that again. I don't understand you. Did he say?
No matter how I do not enjoy Genotro's tenure as manager, I wouldn't want this game to be his last game, because for it to be his last game, then it means Cape Verde would win. So no, I wouldn't want it to be his last game. If they fire him after we've won, no problem, but not because of we lost.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's take another call. Hello.
Hello, Tony. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
George, good afternoon too.
Good afternoon.
Happy Sunday.
To you too. Happy Sunday.
Yeah, my name is Toka.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a serious fear concerning the game that is coming up.
What is your fear?
My fear is that Quebec has nothing to lose. They will come out with full force. They are going to play us attacking football because they have nothing to lose. Their hope is just to see how they can just net one and the 11 man will fall back. Is that just like what Central African Republic did to us in Lagos? Like George said, if we cannot get the goal in the first half, the second half, the boys will be frustrated. Lagos fans will be against them too. That is my greatest fear. I'm looking at that match to end in a draw, but I pray it should end in that draw because Quebec has nothing to lose. They are wounded lions. They will come after us seriously. I saw the match we play in Quebec against them. We were not too good like that, though we won 2-1. Seriously, we were not too fantastic in that match. I have a great fear on Tuesday. In short, the match that is coming out on Tuesday is my great. In short, I just stay with. I'm forecasting a draw on that match. I'm not forecasting win for Nigeria. Quebec will come after us. That is the truth.
Sports Radio, thank you very much for that contribution. Says he's afraid. Are you afraid? You didn't fear? Are you worried ahead of that game? Hello.
Hello, Tony.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Ayo.
Ayo, good afternoon to you.
Yeah. Well, first of all, really, I'm not really scared.
Okay, tell me. Tell us why you're not scared.
Okay, I'll tell you that, and I'll give you some other reasons also.
Okay.
Now, check history during the last matches of any of our qualifiers. That Nigeria really needs to get a point or a desired result. Have we ever disappointed? We've gone to North Africa. Yes, we've gone to North African countries to even beat them. I mean, the last matches that we really need to get the point.
Yeah, you're right.
Result. Nigeria has never failed. Now, my real fear is the weather on Tuesday. If it rains on that pitch, I'm very sorry. Those guys cannot play good football on that pitch in a bad weather. But if the weather is okay, we'll beat Cape Verde. We'll beat them because most of the time, I'm always happy when the Super Eagles play under pressure. You get the best out of the Super Eagles once they play under pressure. No matter, let it be Mohamed Salah, let it be Egypt, let it be Algeria that is coming or we are going to their country. On the last matches of most of our qualifiers, I'm not talking of during the qualifiers, the last matches, we normally do well. We beat Libya away, we defeated Algeria away, we defeated countries, Cameroon, we defeated them in their home. So Nigeria always plays better under pressure. That is just, the only fear is that I just beg God, let the weather be okay. Because I can't see a Leon Balogun playing on a bad pitch that is wet.
I know the guy will not go. That's one I know. But when the whole condition is okay, they go play, they go die there.
So you're saying now that we should go and hold the rain on Tuesday?
If you sabi those wey fit hold them, make them hold them. Do you remember one under 21 qualifiers we played against Sudan some years back? That we defeated Sudan in Khartoum, and when we came to Nigeria, all we just needed was to.
I think that was 2017. That should be 2017, if I'm not mistaken, around that period.
You know, it rained that day.
Yes.
And Sudan defeated us. So, and this was we have Ajebo Ibo was, so they choose second and Leon. If it was Kenneth Omeru and this other guy now, say, okay, those ones are real Nigerians. This was the Ajebo. If it rains, okay, then let us just keep positive. Nigeria plays better under pressure. Sincerely, I'm not even joking. It's not as if I'm passionate or anything. These guys, they play once the whole country turns their back against the Super Eagles. That's where they give you the best. These guys, they want to make name. They want to go to the World Cup, and our strikers need to sell themselves at the World Cup. They need to get more endorsements. And all these guys, some of them, Ahmed Musa knows that this is his last World Cup. Them Leon Balogun, if they don't qualify, this is going to be their last chance to get to the World Cup. And many other young players that really want to sell themselves, they know the implication. Forget Gennett Raw. I have forgot. See, I've written him off from.
Why did you write him off?
No, see, this is what actually happened. From time when for the early stages when he became coaches and became the Nigerian coach, he's a kind of coach that does not like taking risks. He normally plays safe. But some 2-3 months ago, my mind just told me that waiting they disturb me. You are condemning this coach and he's giving you results. Kukuma, accept your fate. So that's my problem with Gennett Raw. I didn't like him during the World Cup when we played Argentina, when we were drawing 1-1. He didn't make any substitution until the 80th minute when Rocco scored the second goal. That was when I just started disliking him. But after a while, I removed the man cannot give me high blood pressure. I have my own career to face.
Okay.
So Nigeria will play. The Super Eagles have played under worst coaches. You know now, worst coaches, and that Nigerians themselves will know that it is not the coach win this match also. Now those players just won't die there. We know. So the players, they know what to do. We will qualify for this World Cup. But I just pray, all the rain that wants to fall, let it rain between now and Monday evening, Monday night, so that the sun will come out on Tuesday and the pitch will be dry. Chicken now. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very, very much. Says his fear is rainfall. If it rains on Tuesday, Nigeria may not play so well. Do you have fears? Do you have worries ahead of this game? Nigeria versus Cape Verde. For Nigeria, we need a draw, and for Cape Verde, they of course need a win. Let's go join one man who knows what it feels like to play for the national team of Nigeria. Dosu Joseph is his name. Dosu Joseph, I greet you. Dosu Joseph MON, I greet you. Hello, can you hear me?
Good afternoon.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM is still the station. Indeed, Dosu Joseph has played for Nigeria. I remember when we were trying to qualify for Atlanta 96. We were in a very, very tight spot. And it was against Egypt that year. Dosu Joseph, are you there?
Can hear you. Good afternoon, my brother, and happy Sunday.
Yeah, happy Sunday to you. I'm alongside my colleague here, Josh. We call him Josh Ike Okole. He's the Viper.
Good afternoon, Joseph Dosu.
My brother, good afternoon. How are you too?
I'm fine. In my playing days, I was a goalkeeper. That's like I respect goalkeepers a lot. Like
I think I remember your name now. You benched. I think I sat on the bench during that time.
Yes.
Yeah. You're a great goalkeeper. I remember. Nice talking to you again.
Yeah. Nice talking to you, sir.
Okay. Let me start. Do you have any fears? Do you have any worries? Nigerians have been talking. Some have fears, some have worries. What about Dosu Joseph. I know you are still a fan of the Super Eagles. I know that.
That's for sure. It is our country, and we need to support our country till the last. Yet, my fear is just the last game we played at home that we lost to Central Africa. This time is against Cape Verde. It's like a final. We need a draw, or we should win outright, where they need to win to push us back to this second position. But then, as we always say, football is never a mathematics, but then with an home advantage for us, not thinking of what happened the last time, I think we should be able to overrun. At the same time, football is not just on the pages of newspaper. Like we always say, we have to show it on the pitch of play. I have my fear.
Tell us about how we made it. I know we were in a precarious situation with Egypt, if I'm correct, when we were to qualify for the Olympics, and we had to bring foreign professionals. Tell us, remind us of the scenario that time. I think we played a draw in Egypt to qualify.
Yeah.
So remind us, what was it like?
I think we played against one country at home. Then I wasn't part of the U23 team. I think we needed a win, but we drew the game. Well, Egypt needs to defeat us at home there, but the Football Federation did the right thing by inviting few of the professionals, the Olysses, the Okochas. Kano has been part of the team from beginning. I think they invited the Ikpeba, Taribo, and so on and so forth. And they went to Egypt. They fought for the game. They fought for the draws. They fought for the point. And we came out in that game successfully. And that gave us opportunity to represent Africa and also Nigeria during the proper competition in Olympic.
Okay. Of course, taking us down memory lane. I remember it was dicey. I don't know if it was this dicey. Now we need a draw. But people are afraid. Yesterday, if not for the penalties, we did not even have a shot on target. So what if there are no penalties on Tuesday?
Well, I believe football is locked. We're lucky yesterday we had 2 penalties, and I think we should leave that behind and let us face the future, which is on Tuesday. Like your question and what Nigerians have been thinking and saying, there is fear. The fear of what happened at the last home game is still there. Can the present Super Eagles qualify the Nations Cup to the country to the World Cup? Yes, they can. But if they can minimize their mistake and take their opportunities as it comes, I think we should be able to. But like we always say, it has to be war on the field.
As a fan of the Super Eagles, the present Super Eagles, what do you like about this team and what do you not like about this team?
Well, when we talk of useful exuberant, I think they have it. And thank God most of them are playing for their clubs week in, week out. We've seen a lot of them scoring goals too. And family, which is good for them. They work for each other, which is also an advantage. But while I will say that I don't like among the team is throwing away chances when they have it. If we have 10 chances, I think we should be able to bury 8 or 9. But when you keep on losing those chances, I think the fear for the goalkeeper, the defenders too will be there, so that they don't concede goals behind. But once they are scoring the goals, I think the defender, the goalkeepers will have fun. They will enjoy the game. Likewise, the fans will also enjoy the game without any tension.
Okay. Finally, as a goalkeeper or as a former goalkeeper, let's talk about the Super Eagles goalkeeping position. Maduka Okoye, Francis Uzoho, Daniel Akpeyi, John Noble, Ikechukwu Ezenwa. What do you make of our goalkeepers?
I think what I want, one time or the other, few of them has been in goal for the Super Eagles. Ezenwa has been there, Akpeyi has been there, maybe except Noble, I don't know, but he's just been invited to the national team. And we have Okoye that recently signed for Watford in England for 5 years plus. I think we have good hands when it comes to goalkeeping area. Okoye has been doing very, very well. for his club, and anytime they call him to the national team, he has done what he's supposed to. Likewise, those that are sitting on the bench too. I think we shouldn't be afraid of that area. The area has been sorted out. The technical crew, I think Aloy has done so well by finding a replacement. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. I am not afraid of the goalkeeping area. The important thing is get a goal as early as possible on Tuesday and let the fans that will be at the stadium enjoy themselves without any tension.
I want to thank you immensely for talking to us. Dosu Joseph, former national team goalkeeper, one of the heroes of the Atlanta 96 fame. We won gold. Where's your gold medal, by the way? Where you put that?
I think the question of the gold medal has been asked always. I think it's still at the bank, my brother.
Can I come and see it?
We have to go to the bank together if you want to. But I believe you've seen one or two gold medals.
No, it's your own. It's your own. I want to see.
No problem about that.
I'll wear it on my neck and take a picture.
No problem. It belongs to you.
You can dash me as well too.
Yes, I can, but then it will be better for my children unborn Nigerians to see too. You know.
Okay.
But it's all about your prayers that give us. We were 3-1 down. You guys were praying and praying until it happens.
Wow.
I will keep on appreciate Nigerians. They've done so well for us. Without them, there won't be we.
Yes. I thank you very much, and I salute your humility. You are very, very humble, and I want to thank you immensely. Josh wants to ask you something.
Joseph, talking about goalkeepers that we have, there are two goalkeepers actually that I've had my eye on for a couple of years. This season, we could say our most informed goalkeeper. He's in Israel. Yes, it's not the club of Vincent Enyama or Dele Ayenuba. It's a low club, but he's in Israel. He's had 8 clean sheets in 14 games. He's had an average of 3.2 saves per game. That's Adebayo Adeleye. What about Adebayo Adeleye for the national team? And even Sebastian Osigwe was invited last year. What about these two goalkeepers who play regularly for their clubs in Europe?
You know, no team list is ever complete. If they decided to invite Adeleye, 1 or 2 people will still talk. I think I've heard about him. I know him very well. Good goalkeeper. He serves the ball very well. Discipline, communication is excellent. We all are looking for opportunity, and I believe his time will surely come. Yes, fine. He's doing very well in Israel. No one is taking that away from him. All I will say is keep on going. Nigerian's technical crew are looking at him for sure. And one day, he's been invited before, and I believe we will still get the opportunity to come around. He should keep on going, keep working hard, and before you know it, he will be there. That nobody says he can't even be number 1 during the World Cup. Anything can happen in life. All he needs to do is keep on going till they will just call him to the national team and his time will come.
You said something that you were not part of the under-23 team from the onset. What gave you the edge? How did you break in and how did you become first choice?
Without writing Babanyaro and Barua off, great goalkeepers in their own area. They've been around in the Nigerian league. We've been together. I was keeping for Julius Baja. Then they were keeping, Barua was with shooting, while Babanyaro was with Ranchers Bees, and one of the best goalkeepers during the U17, which they won. I think it was just a determination, dedication to achieve what I wanted to, and that is just it. And we have Bonfred there as a coach, and he was looking. I think all said and done, it was just determination, hard work to get what I wanted. And with that, I think we were good to go. We still remain as family even after the whole game. We still talk together. So it was just for a purpose to write Nigerian name in gold. And that is what we did together. Either they were in gold or they were not in gold. I think we all did it together.
Fantastic. Dosu Joseph, thank you so much for talking to us and breaking things down very nicely. Thanks very much and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you too. And you too, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you very, very much. One man who's very, very humble. Yes, humble to the core. Dosu Joseph is amiable when you meet him one-on-one. You talk to him on the phone. Always humble. George, I don't know if you've met him one-on-one, but that's how he is. He's a very humble fellow.
Guy, very nice guy. One of the heroes past in football. Great one from them. I think the Atlanta 96 team, they really had it tough during the qualifiers. First round was against Kenya. They played 0-0 in Nigeria, and then they went away from home to beat Kenya 3-0. I think there was a caller that said something about that. Nigeria always delivers. We always deliver during the last leg of the qualifiers, when we have put everybody under high blood pressure. We don't tension everybody. Then by then we now come back, hustle, try and get our way with it. And I think the only plus I can take away from Genotro's tenure is that 100% of the time, the fate of us qualifying for the African Cup of Nations or the World Cup always lies in our hands. So it now depends on our results. We don't have to now wait like what happened in 2006, when even if we win, we now have to start watching what another team plays, or in 2009 when we had to come back from 2-1 to beat Kenya, and we had to now pray that Mozambique had to beat Tunisia in Tunis, and they did so. So it's unlike other situations when we have to start watching, okay, if we win, we have to now start praying, God, oh, heaven, please. I remember in 2009, I was watching that game, and a song that was playing on, I think, it was Umbrella in Abuja, was Heaven Please, Timmy's Heaven Please. So it was like, as the song was praying and I was begging God to help us against Tunisia and Mozambique, Nigeria also scored. Obafemi Martin scored the brace. We beat Kenya 3-2 to qualify for the 2010 World Cup. So the only plus I would take away from Genotro's regime is that all the qualifiers, we've always had it in our hands. So when we play our match, we don't need to bring out calculator. We don't need to look at another team. It's our game that determines everything. So that's a plus compared to other times in 2010 World Cup qualifiers or the 2006 World Cup qualifiers, or even the 2002 World Cup qualifiers when George Weah's Liberia also was a thorn in our flesh. So kudos to the team. Let's wish them all the best.
Starting from 2 p.m., World Cup qualifiers will continue across Africa. It is DR Congo versus Benin Republic. Yes, and of course we have Madagascar. They play against Tanzania. Zimbabwe play against Ethiopia. All these games kick off simultaneously. They kick off at 2 p.m. Mali have already qualified. They play a dead rubber fixture against Uganda. Ghana and South Africa, they are playing in Cape Coast, near the seaside in Ghana. They say Ghana, they don't lose when they play in Cape Coast. In fact, but they don't need to. South Africa don't need to win this match. A draw is good enough for South Africa, and a draw. If Ghana don't lose, they draw this match, they are out. They will think about the World Cup in 2026. Ghana and South Africa finally poised. They'll play their own final today. Of course, Senegal have qualified. They play a formality match against Congo. That match is for 8 p.m. Ghana, South Africa will be played in the evening, 8 p.m. as well. If you are a Ghanaian, you're listening to my voice. If you're a South African, you're listening to my voice. You have to pray, and pray very, very hard. And I just wonder, who has it worse, Nigeria or Ghana?
Definitely Ghana. Definitely Ghana, because I think, in fact, if we look at the whole World Cup qualifiers, in all the confederations, we have it better than a lot of teams.
No, in this situation that we are in now, this is where Cote d'Ivoire and Cameroon will play on Tuesday. It's a final.
Yeah.
Nigeria and Cape Verde will play on Tuesday. It's a final. Ghana and South Africa are playing today. It's like a final too.
Algeria, Burkina Faso as well is a final, but the only difference is that Algeria is in the Nigerian position. Algeria just needs a draw, while Burkina Faso needs to.
I don't know how CAF did the draws, though, that we now have finals everywhere.
Algeria needs to win in bleed. I think it goes to show that the competition in Africa is high. In Group B as well, there are two finals in Group B. Tunisia against Zambia. Tunisia in raids. Okay, they're playing Agrebi. In Agrebi, they are hosting Zambia, while Mauritania against Equatorial Guinea in Nukashu. It's a game that is going to depend that everything is on the line in this game. If Tunisia wins, they qualify. If Tunisia wins here, they qualify because they're leading the group with goal difference over Equatorial Guinea. They beat Equatorial Guinea 3-0 as well in the first leg. Equatorial Guinea won 1-0 yesterday. So head-to-head, Tunisia also leads the group. But if Zambia wins, they will now have to pray that Mauritania beats Equatorial Guinea so that they can leapfrog both Tunisia and Equatorial Guinea. So it's a 3-horse race in that group. So I think that looking at African teams, we have it better. And in as much as it's a criticism on Genotro, it's also a plus to Genotro because qualifying for the 2018 World Cup, we did so comfortably. I was at that game in Uyo. I think that was probably my most exciting game watching Nigerian football, especially watching it live in the stadium. I screamed my lungs out that day, October 10, 2017, when we beat Zambia 1-0. Alex Iwobi scored the winning goal in Uyo, 1-0, 70-something minutes goal, 1-0. We qualified for the World Cup. Even though we lost to Algeria, technically due to the Shehu Abdullahi issue, we still had qualified for the 2018 World Cup. What would now have happened if we had not qualified for the World Cup with the Zambia game? We needed to take a point against Algeria or win Algeria. We now beat Algeria. It was now cancelled. What would now have happened? So, 2018, we qualified for the World Cup comfortably in the group of death that had a Zambia, a Cameroon, and an Algeria. This was a group that had all former African champions. No other group in that qualifiers for the 2018 World Cup had all four teams as former African champions. Cameroon was even the current African champion. We beat them 4-0. Yeah, we beat them 4-0 in Uyo, and then in Yaoundé. We should have beaten that team, but that penalty was suspect. But it's football; it happens. Some decisions are against you. So we basically considered only 2 goals. Considered only 2 goals in 6 games. It was phenomenal for our qualifying series. AFCON 2019 qualifying series, we lost in Uyo 2-0, but then we still dominated the group. Almost beat South Africa at the FNB Stadium in Joburg. 2021 qualifiers, the travesty of Benin, actually, travesty of Benin. Travesty of Benin. Benin.
Okay, Benin City,
Benin
you mean?
City, yeah. The travesty of Benin City from 4-0 down, Sierra Leone equalized 4-4. Actually, that game happened yesterday, 1 year ago. That's 13th November 2020. So the bad belly of that day did not happen yesterday. So we avenged that date in Nigerian football history by winning yesterday against Liberia. But yes, Sierra Leone collected 4 goals and played us 4-all. We also lost. That was, I think, to Madagascar in the 2019 African Cup of Nations, but we still made it and finished third. So I think there's something with Genotro's teams, even though I'm not impressed by their play, but you could even look throughout history and say that has always been the same thing. We've never really had it good in qualifiers, except on the last day, except when we needed it most. We have always done it when we needed it most. And now we don't have to look at calculator, we don't have to look at other teams. And looking at other teams, we have it better than most.
Okay, we're going to come to other teams, but after I take a few calls. Thank you very, very much, Josh. Josh is on top of his game this afternoon. It is sweeter, man. It is sweet me. What about you out there? 0700000889. The numbers you want to call if you want to be a part of Football Live. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. I want to correct an assertion by Josh.
What's that? What's your name? Your name first of all.
My name is Onazi.
Okay. You said Dosu Joseph. What did you do?
Dosu Joseph is a living legend. He's not a hero's past.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. I get you now.
Okay, I get. We are not saying it's there.
I'm sure.
Heroes past, like retired now, my guy.
I'm sure that's not the way he meant it.
My guy.
No vex.
No vex.
And Dosu Joseph, you are listening to us. No vex. Now out of excitement, he said that out of excitement. No vex.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hero's pass.
He's a living legend.
Hero's pass. The person don't die.
It's not necessarily like die. Like he's no longer playing.
Okay.
He's no longer playing.
We understand.
Yes.
Just want to correct teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then secondly, the only fear I have for the Super Eagles is the tactics of the Cape Verde. If they come to Nigeria and pack the bus, we will lose. But if they come out to play, attack for attack, defense for defense, we'll beat them. Because General does not have the antidote to people that pack the bus. Check out any game that the opposition is passing the ball, packing the bus. It's always finding it difficult. The tactics, he doesn't know how to overcome it. So my only fear is the tactic of the Cape Verde. If they come and pack the bus, we will lose. That's just it.
Okay, thank you very, very much. People are still telling us of their fears and their worries ahead of the game between Nigeria and Cape Verde. Josu Dosef, former player of the team, national team, has talked about his fears and worries ahead of that game. What about you? What about you out there? Let's hear from you. Hello.
Hey, Brandon, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Okay, go on, my Ghanaian brother. Go on.
First of all, the General Troy, they are doing it well. So I'm expecting Ghana to be the same thing. Good afternoon.
Okay, thank you very much. Our Ghanaian brother is expecting that Janet Raw will do the job. Your frequency of champions, Sports Radio. Let's take more calls. Hello. 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 Okay, I lost that one there. I can take another one. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. My name is Joseph calling from Manchester.
Your line is not clear. You have call us back if you can. In the meantime, we're going to be reading comments from Facebook. Hello.
Yeah, no, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Mr. Francis calling.
Okay, go on.
And something I want you to understand. When it comes to large games in qualifying, Nigeria never disappoints. As I'm talking to him now, I don't have anything to be afraid of at all. I don't have any fear in it. Believe me sincerely, Nigeria is going to come out very strong and they are going to win that match. Nothing like that. I don't even say, I don't see them that much. I'm seeing winning, and that is what's going to happen that day. The only thing we need to do now is just to support them. Actually, when the general are doing supporting before, but like the last caller, one of my callers said, when he begin winning match and giving me result, I begin to say, okay, let's take it that way. You understand?
Yeah.
And you got to work. We are going to see what will happen that day. We will be lying with what they said that day. They will prove that yes, they can. And they are going to do it that day. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, the first time wait, let me ring the bell. I'm going to ring the bell for you. Thank you very, very much. And please don't forget that Sports Radio 88.9 Bella FM is now in Port Harcourt. Our frequency in Port Harcourt is 101.1. We are live in Pitakwa, capital city of Rivers State. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon, sorry. Good afternoon.
Good morning to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Joseph.
Okay.
Your second in the studio has said it all. Before me, I've already decided that I will not watch Nigerian football again.
No, I never reached like that.
No, I said before.
Okay.
But since Genedro started as a Nigerian coach, I am enjoying Nigerian Super Eagles again. So if I want to score Genedro, it's just unfortunate that he never win any gold medal. So, but according to what your second in the studio have said, this qualifier, I don't have any fear because since this man started, we have been qualifying without fear. So even yesterday when I told Liberia FM, some people are even abusing the coach, say they should sack the coach, this and that. Somebody prayed
a game and you win 2-0, what else do you want the team to do? Because they don't like the way they play, they don't play well, they don't do. But what is the most important thing? That's 3 points, and we got it. So I don't know what we want from this man, though. I don't know why some people hate this man. But me personally, this man have done so much for us. But it's just unfortunate that we never win medal for us, which I believe that this time is the time for us to celebrate with this our coach. So there's a time when our indigenous coach was handling a fight from hand to hand, like your concept, you just be calculating, playing, going to church they play for FIFA ago for one team to lose before we qualify. But everything has changed. So let us give this man support. But for this last game, I know that Super Eagles will win that match 2-0. Nothing will stop them from winning that game. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you very, very much. It is still Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's take more calls, and then we'll go to Facebook. Hello.
Hello, Anthony. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is OBI.
OBI, that's Obi. Obi, let's hear you.
Yes. Actually, I agree. I too much agree with the last caller. I'm not pursuing the talk now. And also the other Ghanaian brother that always score. I'm beating him. Let's support these boys. Let's support these schools. Let's support them. At least, they are among teams, so they lose 8-0, 9-0. We are doing well. Even though they are very strong league for World Cup, not the 2-1 they're still managing us. Argentina, not the 2-1 they're managing us. They are trying. Before Raw come, how many Nation Cup will not go? You think they make me, I won't cry after the year people, they criticize Raw, they criticize players, and we win match. If Nigeria win, we complain. If they don't win, we complain. What do they want me Raw do? What do they want me do? The guy is trying. I think Nigeria.
Beautiful football and win 10-0 per match.
Oh no, that is coming. It's coming. So it's time for everything. You understand? It's time to bring out the best in those players, because those players are people that they fear legs. No one carry easy. I understand.
You don't blame them now.
Yes, now, because some people they talk to me use home base, not the home base go the base us for Mexico friendly.
No be home base wey no qualify for the last chance.
Yes, God, you get waiting at the top. Because the only thing I know there, I think, is the at the moment. They say friendly serious. And it's affecting the FIFA ranking. FIFA ranking is involved. When they play in game, no say FIFA ranking is involved. We are supposed to be number 1 in Africa. And the world, we are supposed to be not less than 15. Because there was a time Nigeria was 15 in the FIFA ranking now.
Maybe leave that point in the world, though. That thing was given based on the rankings just started, so they just gave all the teams that were champions of their continent. And
I believe in my Super Eagles, and I'm going to this Qatar 2022. I'm going there. And I'm always supporting the Super Eagles. Anytime they see, I refresh my face green and white at the World Cup Stadium. All those people they call, they thought they could be tight raw and other players. They never go spend PC, go watch the Super Eagles live for stadium. I'm telling you this thing. I'm telling you. I bet my money so much.
You say what?
Those people that are calling to criticize the Super Eagles, I bet you they have never gone to the stadium live to watch the Super Eagles one day. You understand?
Does that make them lesser fans?
Yeah, all of us, we are 2 fans, but they are the main fans. You understand? They are main fans, and there are other fans that doesn't support them fully. Me, I support the Super Eagles fully. I just want them to win this match. They are going to win this match against Cape Verde in the Lagos. I just wish them good luck. And I'm congratulating Rod another time. Congratulations for winning, keeping the 3 points yesterday. Even though nobody congratulates you, I'm congratulating you. Say, Anthony,
yes.
Anthony, all these boys, they listen to Bila FM.
Yes,
I
know.
Yes. If you think that them not put fear in their body, according to what I'm imagining it saw the other time, Senegal, we will beat Senegal. today, see, I understand one thing about these boys. Any so the country where they look down on, they don't look very difficult. But once you come to all these big countries, they play to their fullest.
You did there?
They play to their fullest.
Okay.
Yes. When they jam all these big countries, Morocco, Senegal, South Africa, they play to their fullest and they bring results. So once they play all this Liberia and all these small countries, although no small countries in football, but if they play all these ones, they always look down on them and they struggle to get the 3 points. You understand? So I believe in my Super Eagles. This is ODI. Anthony, my name is ODI. I'm not the thing as ODI.
Okay. Thank you.
Anthony, all right.
Thank you very, very much. Your frequency of champions, Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Yes, I agree with you. But I would not say some people are main fans while some others are not main fans. I know that some fans are passionate, or some fans can be more passionate. Some people, passion will carry them from their house to the football field. Some people, they would stay in front of the TV sets to support their team. They are still football fans. But some can be more passionate. Some people, when they watch that TV, they can't score against in team. That same person if he break that TV. You see how passion.
No, that one is not passion. That one he needs to go to a psychiatric hospital.
It's passion.
Person needs to.
Some people out of passion they go bond the jersey when they buy with their own hard-earned money.
Is it passion of celebration or passion? If you're celebrating, you should not be destroying things now.
No. I'm saying now some people out of passion or maybe out of anger, because you are passionate about your team, you don't want your team to lose. That's why you bond the jersey when they lose, or you smash the TV. Okay.
Fair enough.
Now passion.
Passion.
So whether you do it in the stadium or you do it in your bedroom, you love your team.
A beloved football manager.
Did you hear what Dosu was saying? We were not with the team in Atlanta, but we were back home.
Praying.
That's not to say people did not watch the Super.
And staying overnight.
That's not to say people did not, visit the game during the live action in the stadium. If some people tell you how they watch Atlanta nights, because it was played way in the night.
Yes.
And that was the era where some people had black and white television and some people had color television. Some people stayed up to watch the matches.
Most people stayed up. I think the whole country stayed up. I think the last time that Nigeria has been in that situation where we really needed to stay up for time zone was the Confederations Cup in 20...
USA 94 was 20
Yes, USA 94 was at night. Confederations Cup in 2013, was... I know Uruguay game started by 1 a.m. So, it's passion, but... Please, if you're passionate, don't destroy anything. Please, you can cry, you can weep, you can not eat for some hours. I don't believe in not eating anyway. Like when I'm hungry is when I want to eat. So I hardly feel hungry, but I eat a lot. But still, but please, football is not do or die. Sports is not do or die. It's for entertainment. It's for giving us joy. It's for making us cry. I think the most people should be advised to do is to just express their emotions by crying.
That's even passion. Some people don't cry, but football teams can make them cry.
Yeah.
So that's still passion. So don't say one person will be main fan. People get how they support their team, but don't be a fanatic. You go threaten people, say you go kill people because they not play well or this kind of thing.
The great Wenger said, football is a game of passion.
Passion. Sports Radio 88.9 FM is still the station. In a very, very short while, we'll be going to the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let's go find out whether they don't chop, how they take comeback, how they think be, all of that. So stay with us. Josh Ike Okoli at this point in time will be reading your comments on Facebook. Stay with us. The action is right here, Umbrella.
Okay, well, this is Delo Godzilla. He says, welcome on the show, Anthony and FJ. This is Josh. Odun Tutu says, yesterday our attacking midfield was 0. And we need to inform Raw that if we enter the next round, we need to have a suitable number 10 role in either Alex Iwobi or Chidera Ejuke. If not, Oyo be our case. So Ihechi Odumiko says our coach is inexperienced. He needs to leave. Odin Tutu is here again. He says, funny, Genotro is still talking about the number 9 position because but how many chances were created from the midfield for the strikers? Virtually all of Alex Iwobi's passes yesterday was wrong. The problem is not in our strikers. The problem is from our creative midfielders. Tony Innocent says Nigeria still doesn't have a team. You play for 90 minutes and no single shot on target except the penalties. Is this the team that we want to use to play the likes of Argentina, Brazil, Germany, and Italy? Well, it's the team that will play against these teams. Italy even played a 1-0 draw against Switzerland, and they are set for their own tests. They are set for their own crunch tie this week when they have to win and hope Switzerland doesn't win so that they'll qualify for the World Cup or they'll play through the playoffs. So yes, Italy still are having it rough as well. Splash Sam says, I think the players and the coach let the team down. The players are just playing with too much caution while the coach has no tactics. He has zero tactics. Nzo Maxwell says, the Super Eagles did not match our expectations. We have a bunch of talented players without a suitable coach to take us to the promised land, which also means that we are like a herd of sheep without a good shepherd. So let the groundnut man Raw. No, don't call a human being a groundnut. Let Raw go now, and let us have Emmanuel Amunike or Sunday Olise handle the team and see where the Eagles will be in Africa and in the world. Well, Sunday Olise handled the Super Eagles in 2016-17. Yeah, after Keshi was Sunday Olise. 15 to 17. Before Genotro, 15 to 16, yeah, 15 to 16, and we did not qualify for the 2017 African Cup of Nations under the management of Sunday Olise. He had a falling out with Vincent Enema, who left the team and subsequently retired from international football after playing 101 caps. So yes, Sunday Olise has coached the team. He didn't turn out well, but who knows? Maybe next time he might turn out well. But that's your opinion anyway. You want Amunike and Olise to handle the team and replace Genotro. Odun Tutu is back again. He says Olisosha and Genotro are in the same WhatsApp group. David says this is our Super Eagles team. I have never seen them scoring from outside the box or from over 25 yards. They like to pass the ball into the box before they can score, and there is no one who is very good in playing set pieces like JJ Okocha in those days. Yeah, I think I agree with that. We really need to be good with our set plays, because most times set plays actually helps in the team's attack. When you're not able to get a goal, you use a free kick or a corner kick and score. So yes, we really lack a good set piece taker in the national team. Agbola Williams says it's unfortunate and becoming obvious that the boys are not giving good tutorial. I remember Aribo being an attacking midfielder but seems to just play around in the midfield. He is meant to pick balls from the midfield and supply the attack. That was what he showed when he first played for the Super Eagles. When he first played for the Super Eagles against Brazil and Ukraine. So what is happening? Obviously, something is wrong with the team. Kunle Omisoji says, I don't have any worries because I know that Nigeria will not lose against Cape Verde Islands. Odun Tutu says he's watching us here. Yeah, we feel you too. Thanks for watching. David says the coaching of Genotro is getting worse and worse. There is no improvement. Dan Jami says there's nothing to worry about. Nigeria is going to win on Tuesday. Izuka Manuel Chukwuebuka says Nigeria with that style against Liberia will never win against Cape Verde. Samuel Omna says my fear is for the Super Eagles to play for a draw. That will be disastrous. If they play for a win, then I'll be comfortable. Ukebu Ezekiel says I have no fear in this game. Nigeria will deal with them this time. Let our coach use the best players we have. I predict 3-0. Obina Michael says, hi Tony and Josh. I wish to know why it is only Babafemi Raj. Okay, he's the media officer, so that's why he is the one asking the questions during the pre-match and post-match.
You know what?
Pressers.
We just talked about Babafemi Raji, media officer of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let's go join him. Let's go find out the latest if they have a training this afternoon or this evening. Hello, Babafemi Raji.
Yeah, good afternoon, Tony. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Now your papa born you. You know, we were just taking comments, and somebody just mentioned your name. It coincided with the call.
Hope it's for good.
How you doing?
Well, it has to be for good. You said somebody mentioned my name. It has to be for good.
Okay. The person say hi, Tony and Josh. His name is Obina Michael. I wish to know why it is only Baba Femi Raji that asks raw questions during pre-match and post-match pressers, or are they questions gathered from different journalists? So now it's your question. I better answer. Answer Obina Michael commenting on Facebook.
Okay. For pre-match, anytime we have virtual conferences like that, we know every other member, my colleagues, you all join. But if he's referring to this last one that happens, you know, they play by themselves. That is.
Are you there? Yeah, go on.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
So definitely, I was the only one there as a Nigerian there as a media officer, so I had to ask questions. And then, not just that, the Liberian too asked a question. The same way, it was the Liberian media officer that asked Peter Butler questions. So, for the Moroccan experience, the pre and post match were handled by strictly the media teams of each team.
Fantastic. So let's leave all of that. I think that's a very, very good response. Obina Michael, I hope you now understand why it was like that.
Hello, Tony.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, Baba Femi Raji. Hello. Looks like we lost the connection. We're going to try to re-establish the connection with Baba Femi Raji, media officer of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Hello, Baba Femi. Hello, Baba Femi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I think there's something wrong with.
Yeah, I think so too. So okay, let's. You've answered Obina Michael's question. What about the Super Eagles? They are back in town. What happened this morning? What's happening this afternoon? And what's going to happen this evening? Hello? Baba Femi Raji back on the line. Baba Femi, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, Baba Femi. Can you hear me? Sports Radio 88.9 Bala FM, still the station. It's all about the connection. I don't know what is wrong with the connection. We're going to try as much as possible to reconnect with Baba Femi Raji, media officer of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let's try again. This time around, let's hope the connection is very clean. Hello, Baba Femi.
Hello.
I think it's better now.
Okay, good.
Okay, now the network. So I'm saying what happened this morning, what's happening this afternoon, and what's going to happen this evening.
Yeah, definitely. We touched down around 7:50 a.m. this morning, and then immediately had to rest. After the match, we had dinner that last night, and then went straight to the airport at 12 midnight. The flight eventually took off around 3:30 or 3:20 a.m. And then we got here by 7:50 or thereabouts, or 7:45 a.m. And immediately the entire team had to rest. And 12 noon, we had lunch. Lunch was optional. At 4:30, we were having a gym session, a recovery session, especially for those that indeed played yesterday. And then a team meeting at 6:30. Then we'll have dinner at 8. That time is 11 p.m.
Fantastic. Any knocks games like this, sometimes players suffer knocks. Any knocks here and there?
Well, no knocks, no serious worries at all, no serious concerns. All 24 players are still very much available here in camp. I'm sure you all heard the reason why Ojonji Ihalo was not in the match day squad yesterday.
Definitely.
Indeed. Coach Roy indeed told you the reason. So we all know the reason. So, and definitely it's all about just preparing for the game on Tuesday. We have a very short time. So tomorrow we'll have a pre-match conference. And then there'll be training tomorrow as well. Training tomorrow.
At match time, right?
Yes, match time, 4 p.m.
Fantastic.
Yes, 4 p.m. So there'll be training for the team. And then afterwards, we'll also retire and then start getting set for the game on Tuesday.
Okay, thank you very, very much for the updates, and best of luck to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We need a draw, but obviously a win would be better. I hope we have our permutations right. We know what is required.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, thank you very much. Babafemi Raji, still the media officer of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the image maker, the man who does all the talking when it comes to the press. Thank you very much, Babafemi Raji, and see you tomorrow in the presser.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, that's it. Live and direct from the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Everything is set up for, of course, the game on Tuesday. Thank you very much, Babafemi Raji. Josh, live and direct from the camp of the Super Eagles.
Yeah, great one for the Super Eagles. The only thing that we need as Nigerians is to get the 3 points. I know that we need to draw to qualify, but I want Nigeria.
You want to win?
This game. Yeah, I want to win. Comfortable win and that clean sheet for Madiko Kre. Probably a brace for Seaman to keep on racking the goals. Right now he's played. Yesterday was 17th game. Yeah, he scored
17 games right now.
17 games for Seaman. He scored. He's an average of a goal every 2 games for Seaman. So he scored his ninth goal. 9 goal in 17 games for the Super Eagles. So it's a good run for him. It's a good record for him. 9 goals in 17 games. If he gets to 50, at the rate he's going, if he gets to 50, we can probably say maybe 25, 26 in 50 games. If he gets to 100, we can say 50. And if it gets to 100 and scores 50 goals, then we can say the record could be broken.
Yes, indeed. The record of Rashidi Yekini as highest goal scorer of the Super Eagles stands at 37. Perhaps if Rashidi Yekini had a longer career, he may have, if he had maybe a career as long as that of Ahmed Musa, he probably would have he would have set a record very, very difficult to break. But then let's hope that Osimhen can keep going and go the long way. Rashidi Yekini, of course, has 37 goals in 62 games for Nigeria. So on the average, he was scoring maybe 1 every 2 or 1 every 3 matches he played for Nigeria. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Mr. Tony.
Yes.
People are seeing this. People are seeing this our coach maybe as a failure or.
Please tell us your name. Tell us your name.
Okay, my name is Joseph. Adeshet, man of the Blues on top.
Okay.
So, to me, I think the man have done a lot. To start with, people are still using the eye, maybe the squad of US 94. Till they compare this to present Super Eagles. One, if you watch this team, we don't get leadership. Majority of the players was not born in Nigeria here. Football is a language. Where you say where you with your teammates, where you with them playing the same league. Like the original indigenous players here now from Nigeria. For instance, the US 94 to Atlanta 96. We gave leader in those 2 competitions. But for here, what the players have been is just to play
football. No leader in that pitch. A player who can come out, maybe talk to the race, and people they will listen. They get out for here. So I think to me, I'll give this coach award. Among the coaches who don't coach Nigeria, I think he's the only coach that has discovered more Nigeria European born players. He's the only coach that has discovered more Nigeria European born players. Those who they know born in Nigeria here. So when you add all those things, you see that the coach is trying. Many, like those Nigeria players, where they take ex-Nigeria players, where they take around the man. No waste of was Nigeria coach. You carry Bumpy Joe. Come, let's tell ourselves the truth. You carry Bumpy Joe. Bumpy Joe, two of them come from the same country. No matter how, you show those Nigeria ex-players, so they're not going to lie you, they don't know anything. So remember, he gets the time when they tell Ancelotti, when he come to Chelsea, to pick Mike Emenalo as assistant coach. He refused. He not refused, say Mike Emenalo is not a human being. But in world football, when you mention Nigeria and mention it, when did Mike Emenalo will tell Ancelotti in time of difficult or in time of maybe in some certain condition or situation in field of play? Which advice he will give us to Ancelotti? They will tell ourselves the truth. So nothing. So all those Nigeria players we can take around this man, every time any FA will pick one player to train as assistant coach. So this the man is just there operating, but they don't give us free hands. Let's tell ourselves the truth. And that is the reason why this man will stay. Whatever people talk, the NFF, no time NFF will listen to you. Because this is the type of a human being they want. They don't want somebody where they say, if they wise, if you say anything wrong, he go talk. So I think the man is trying, to me, the way I see it. He is trying a lot. So those people where around the man, they forgive and free hand. If not Germany, he go from bring the assistant coach. Well, in short, when they mention name, even the man is not a grade one coach. When they mention that is German compared to Nigeria. I'm making tell ourselves the truth. Now we know now, even if at Division 2 he go from PK coach. We got system, they give him advice.
Okay.
So he can do so.
Okay, thank you.
So that is my own submission.
Okay, thank you very much for that submission. Your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, 88.9 Bula FM. It's all about the nations, the World Cup qualifiers for 2022. We're going to leave Nigeria briefly and go elsewhere. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
My name is Michael. I'm calling from Oribawa.
Okay, go on, Michael.
Like what Nigerians are complaining about, I'm not too surprised about that. All we needed is a win, and God has given us our win. So I see no reason why I keep complaining that the coach is not good, the players are not doing their best. These are players coming from they play for different clubs, coming together in 3-4 days, and they can raise the result of such this thing, and they are making the country proud. Is it a better thing for the Super Eagles to play good football? At the end of the day, they lose. I think no reason why Nigerians are always complaining that they didn't do this thing. All we need is for them to take us to the Canaan land, which is the World Cup. So if they are complaining that the boys are not doing well, I don't see reason why they are complaining that the boys are not doing well. They try their best. Before those people considered the penalty, there was something that happened in the box. So people should not say the boys are not doing well. They are doing well. They did their best. So if they are complaining that the boys are not doing well, I don't see reason why they are complaining that the boys are not doing well. They try their best. Before those people considered the penalty, there was something that happened in the box. So people should not say the boys are not doing well. They are doing well. They did their best. All we needed is just to win and get to the World Cup. Other things will be done later as the preparation proceed for the World Cup. So that is what I say about this thing. I don't know why people criticize a coach or one or the other thing. It's not an easy thing. In the family, it's very difficult to take care of a family, to govern a family. So I don't see why they say the players are not doing well. They try their best. All we needed is a win, and that win has helped us to this stage we got to. We are talking of Liberia not doing well. Okay, Senegal played a draw.
They've qualified. That time they don't qualify you.
We not say they don't qualify because there are big countries in the world now. Most of them are losing their matches. Belgium lost some of their matches. Spain
These teams that are qualified, they don't. Belgium, for instance, they've qualified for World Cup.
We go qualify. Me, I not get here. I will be at the stadium to celebrate with the Super Eagles.
Hopefully.
Victor Osimhen has been doing well for the national team. The players have been trying their best. You don't expect a team like just within 3-4 days, they come together, you expect all this miracle from them. All we needed is a win. Let them give us the winning. We get to the World Cup. Before the World Cup, we start working on preparation towards that. We should support them. That's the same thing they clamor for Buhari, that Buhari is going to take us to
That's
Jerusalem.
Another matter now. Okay, hey, okay. You don't now football with the talk here. Where you the good here now?
Sorry. Why they are the best? You see, we told our boys they do. They don't try. They are trying their best.
Okay.
They try their best.
Okay.
What we need is just that 3 points. Let's not
go. You don't try before you go talk another. Before you go talk another one now. Now football we never talk the football finish. You are going to politics. Then tomorrow now they will now come and say why waiting down on it. What's the relationship? That another matter. If we open outside the arena talk now, and we say we won't talk that one, it's different. Stay with the football. Staying with the football, let's go to Ghana. Josh, we've talked about Nigeria now. Let's talk about Ghana because Ghana are in a situation. Bafana of South Africa will be hosted on the ground. They say it's a ground where the Black Stars are yet to lose a game since 2009. Ghana and South Africa will meet for a make-or-break World Cup qualifier later today, 8 p.m. As a matter of fact, they will play inside the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. In the reverse fixture, Hugo Bruce, who is the coach of South Africa, they peeped Ghana to a 1-0 win inside the FNB. That's the FNB Stadium in Johannesburg, South Africa. But of course, this encounter in Cape Coast could be a tricky one for South Africa, knowing that Ghana want to win. The biggest blow for Ghana in this tie is the absence of Thomas Teye Partey. He couldn't come for this international window. The Arsenal man is injured again. But of course, South Africa need just 1 point. Just the way Nigeria needs 1 point on Tuesday against Cape Verde, South Africa need 1 point and Ghana needs the win. Ghana needs the win. South Africa needs a point. Josh, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think would qualify for the final round of the World Cup qualifiers between Ghana and South Africa? Then in between, we'll go to Ghana. Let's go find out what the Ghanaians are thinking. If you're in Nigeria and you're a Ghanaian, you may also want to shook mouth inside this matter. They say Ghana not they lose for Cape Coast. Since 2009, they never lose. If you count that, that's about 11 years now. But South Africa don't need to lose this match. They need to draw it, and if they draw it, church, Abasa go for Ghana. So who are you tipping to qualify?
Well, I'm tipping South Africa to qualify. I don't think that they would lose, but I also don't think that Ghana would win. So I'm expecting a draw.
If a draw happens, Ghana are out.
Yes, South Africa qualifies. So I'm going with South Africa. Furthermore, I'm also going with South Africa due to the Ghana-South Africa rivalry over the past years. They have been meeting themselves in qualifiers, and the last two qualifiers, 2019 AFCON qualifiers and 2021 AFCON qualifiers, Ghana and South Africa has met the last two times, especially I think that was the AFCON 2021 qualifiers. South Africa should have won Ghana in that game in Johannesburg. they had a goal that was wrongly ruled out for offside. It was cleared. The referee was criticized afterwards, but who cares? Ghana played a 1-0 draw in Johannesburg and qualified. Albeit South Africa should still have themselves to blame because they went to go and lose to Sudan anyway. And if they had played a draw with Sudan, they would have qualified. But it could still be attested to the fact that the game against Ghana that they should have won ended in a draw. So that's -2 points for them. And if they had gotten that 2 points, perhaps they would have still made it to the AFCON. And there are lots of Ghana and South Africa qualifiers that has been grueling, that has been tough, that has been difficult. Ghana versus South Africa, qualifiers for the World Cup. Ghana versus South Africa, qualifiers for the AFCON. This is another chapter in the Ghana versus South Africa rivalry. The first leg ended in favor of South Africa, actually. That was at the FNB Stadium in Joburg. South Africa won by a 0-0, an 83rd minute goal scored by Bokunkunle Hlokwane. And the Maritzburg United defender scored the winning goal for South Africa. The centre forward, scored the winning goal for South Africa in that game. And they took command of that group. And right now, they just need a draw. And even if they lose, they don't need to lose by more than a 0-0. So even if they lose and the game ends 1-0, a 0-0 would mean that the head-to-head will still remain the same. And goal difference is +5 for South Africa. Okay, they are using goal 4, so Ghana would qualify with a win.
1-0 is enough for Ghana.
1-0 is enough for Ghana.
1-0 is enough.
So South Africa all needs to just go and play draw, or probably even just vex and score 1 themselves. They should probably try and score first, but I don't see Ghana losing. I also don't see South Africa losing. South Africa has really proven the stuff that they're made up of in these qualifying stages. They have not lost any game, won 4 and drawn only 1 away to Zimbabwe in Harare. That was the first game. It's a Southern African derby. That's a COSAFA derby. So it's always a tough tie for the Southern Africans going to play in Harare. But they went to Zimbabwe. They managed to get a point. And this Hugo Bros, since he became the new manager of the South Africans, they've only conceded 1 goal in these qualifiers. They have not scored much anyway, but they don't concede much. Even against Zimbabwe, they beat them 1-0. They always find a way to, even if they don't win 2-0, 3-0, at least they beat you 1-0. They say even against Ethiopia, you could say lowly Ethiopia, but even against that same lowly Ethiopia, they played a 1-0. They beat Ethiopia 1-0. In fact, all their 3 games in this qualifying competition has been 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. So it shows that at home they don't concede. Yes, they don't score, but they don't concede much, and that's going to be a problem for Ghana. Ghana concedes. They played a 1-0 draw against Ethiopia, probably the game that put them in the problem that they are in currently. Zimbabwe lost home and away to Ghana, but still scored Ghana at their Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Yes, it's a fortress for them. Yes, it's a place that they always find a way to exercise the demons, but right now against South Africa, I think it's time for South Africa to finally pick their revenge against Ghana. They should have beaten Ghana in the 2021 AFCON qualifiers. They lost in this same place to Ghana, but then in the return leg they played a 1-0 draw against Ghana. So I think it's high time that they take their own pound of flesh. It's high time that they avenge all the time. The last time that they were here, 14 November 2019, 2 years ago actually, the last time that South Africa the game is today, so the last time that they were in this same stadium was 2 years ago. So 2 years ago to the same day they played Ghana at the Cape Coast Stadium. That time Ghana beat them 2-0. I think South Africa gets their pound of flesh and survives with the draw by the skin of their teeth.
0700 It's a final for Ghana and South Africa, and the venue is Cape Coast. And for Ghana, they need a win. South Africa need a draw to reach at the final stage of the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. So who are you tipping? Is it South Africa or is it Ghana who play at home today against the Bafana? Let's hear from you. Hello? Hello? Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tony.
Good afternoon. Are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, good
Hello,
afternoon. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Name is David.
David, go on.
Yeah, is it FJ? Good afternoon. Or
No, it's Josh.
Josh, good afternoon.
Good afternoon too.
Yeah, I want to talk about Super Eagles and Genetro.
Okay.
First, people should understand that Genetro is not doing this job for us free. We are paying him. We should understand that. So they should not tell us that we should just leave him to do whatever he likes. No, he can't do whatever he likes. And Tony, please, I think you will correct me. I think Super Eagles is the biggest brand out of Africa. Brown Super Eagles. I think we are the biggest in Africa.
I don't know. That is subject to check.
I know it's subject to trophies and everything, but as a brand, I think the Super Eagles is. I don't think there's any other brand that's bigger than Super Eagles out of Nigeria. So
out of Africa.
Yes, out of Africa.
What makes you feel that the Super Eagles are the biggest brand? What makes you feel that?
I feel we have as branding a name Super Eagles. We have the biggest. I don't think there's any national team that has that name more than us.
I doubt it. I doubt if I agree with you.
Okay, that's subject to discussion.
You know why? You know who makes brand? Don't look at. You're looking at Nigeria as a country. Salah, for instance, Mohamed Salah, for instance, trumps every player in the Super Eagles, whether on social media, whether on endorsement, whether on value, whether on popularity. Salah alone.
Tony, if you call Super Eagles and you call the national team of Egypt, people will still prefer. I think people will still prefer the national team.
Why? Why do you feel so?
I don't know, Sha. Let's leave that one.
Let's not go there. Salah alone, only him alone. You go put Salah one place. Even the Super Eagles as a brand, not get the followers when Salah gets. If you put all the players of Super Eagles, that Salah alone on Instagram, on Facebook, on anything, that's only Salah. Super Eagles gets reached 2 million followers.
Tony, what I'm trying to bring up
to 1 million.
So
our play.
I don't think
nobody should not tell me that we should not play good football just because we want to win. I can still remember vividly the Algerians that won the last Nations Cup. They played beautiful football and they won the Nations Cup. Blessed memory, late Stephen Kechi. The 2013 AFCON we won. So we will say we enjoyed the Super Eagles.
No, Stephen Keshi's team, they played boring football, especially in the group stage. 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. We now managed and won 2-0 with 2 penalties. Just like
then after the group stage,
we beat Ivory Coast 2-1. It was a.
Did we play well?
Game. We've played well under Genetro as well, though. So it's not.
Excuse me. Yes, you said we do what under Genetro?
We've played well.
What we played well. No. Understand him. He said we've played well. He's not saying we are playing well now. We have played well as before.
We have played well. Okay. I believe Genetro has gotten to that point. So he's with us now for like 5 years or thereabout.
Since 2016. Since late 2016.
Yeah. We should have a face now. I think at this time the Super Eagles should have a face. That's my point. Fine, we are doing well. We are qualified for Nations Cup. But I believe at this point, 5 years, the Super Eagles should have a face. We cannot just be doing anything we like. After 5 years, Tony, we should have a face. The Super Eagles should be known for something. We did not just give Genetro the job 2 years ago. He has gone to 2 Nations Cup, if I'm not mistaken now. He has qualified for he has gone to 1 Nations Cup.
He's going to another Nations Cup in about 50 days. In 50 days time.
Tony, we support different clubs in Europe. No, let's not deceive ourselves that we will not agree to any of our coaches in the club support in Europe playing the way the Super Eagles are playing right now. Then we'll get to the Nations Cup, we'll come out with third, or we'll do the same thing other coaches have been doing when they get to World Cup round of 16. I think we should do better. My point is, after 5 years, the Super Eagles should have a face. Josh, what is our face now, FG? What is the face of the Super Eagles presently?
Like a player who's the face or the star of the team.
You even yourself, you don't know. But you say
star of the team, Victor Osimhen.
You don't even know, and you say the Super Eagles is the biggest brand.
Star of the team is Victor Osimhen. He's the most expensive player in Africa, most expensive African player in the transfer market.
Salah's numbers alone, if you put all the players of the Super Eagles together, all
But it's
Only
still
one
no
player.
Rich Salah. It's still no Rich Salah. But yeah, face of Super Eagles, you could probably say Victor Osimhen based on current form and being in Napoli and shining.
You know how you
so
know
far.
that a team is popular? Some things can be measured.
Yeah.
If you use social media, for instance, to measure the followers of the Super Eagles, how many players of the Super Eagles have 1 million followers?
They're not up to 10, past and present footballers.
How many?
Past and
I doubt
present.
if there's anyone that even has 1 million.
No, I think Henry Onyekuru has on
I
Instagram.
doubt.
On
I
Instagram,
doubt
Henry
if they
Onyekuru
have
has-
1 million.
Henry Onyekuru has more than 1 million. I think Victor Moses too. But if you're looking
So
at
if it was
current-
they play for when he was playing for Chelsea, when his numbers were up there, Alex Iwobi when he was with
Henry
Arsenal,
Onyekuru 2.6 million.
Salah is over 45 million.
But he's not in the national team. I think he will be too. Iwobi should be the highest here, 1.3 with the current
Salah is
footballer.
over 45 million. Only Salah.
No, Salah. Salah is an entity. Salah is. Salah is a top 10. You could even say top 5 footballer in the world. So Salah's case is different. You could even look at the goalkeeper. To me, I would, if I was going to vote for who would be my African best footballer, I'm going to give either Salah or Edward Mendy. Edward Mendy's first season in Senegal, he's a Senegal player, and then we now have 3 top class Senegal players: Mendy, Mane, and Koulibaly. So if you look at it, yes, so we could probably say Mendy is still the same thing, 1.4, the same thing. Iwobi has been in the limelight.
So nobody comes close to Salah. Nobody.
Iwobi has been on in the limelight way longer than Mendy, but Mendy would most likely pass him very soon. Mane is 8.8.
He still doesn't come close to Salah.
But Salah on his own is a different breed. Salah is a top 10. You could say top 5. You could even say top 3.
So it means only Salah can market African football. Only Salah can market Egyptian football. Only him.
Salah is in the level currently is in the level of the
Messi,
Jorginhos,
Ronaldo, all those levels.
Maybe you could just leave Messi and Ronaldo on their own, but you could put him with Lewandowski's, the Jorginhos, the Kantes.
Many have said that Salah is currently the
football.
best player in the world.
Current form, you could probably give it to him. Yeah, current form, you could give it to him.
You see why I say that when you say the Super Eagles is the best out of Africa, it's questionable.
You might just probably
do they have
say,
the numbers?
You might just probably say if it's the personnel, maybe.
No, it's the name, Nigeria.
But if it's the
It's called
brand,
Nigeria.
If it's the name, I doubt. You could probably say maybe most successful when you look at every team.
That's even Egypt.
But you could probably when you look at everything,
How
balanced
now?
diet, age grade, Olympics, national team, qualified for the World Cup.
You will not count if you are counting the successes of national teams. You will not count the success of the Golden Eagles before you count the success of the Super Eagles. But at that level, they measure everybody.
Even if you're going to be counting based on just AFCON trophies alone, then we could probably use the same and say Uruguay is more successful than Brazil because they have won more Copa America titles than Brazil.
What measures all these teams at world level
is the
World
team.
Cup, right?
Yes.
That area, they edge everybody.
Yes.
So when you now look at domestic competition, or if Uruguay has more Copa America titles than Brazil, they are the most successful. You can't take it away from them. It's a fact.
But Brazil has won more World Cups than them.
That's why they're Brazil. They have 5. Every other person has 4 or less.
Yeah.
So it's straightforward. Very, very straightforward. Egypt has the
most.
The same way when it comes to women's football, you can't take it away from the Super Falcons.
Super Falcons, yeah. We dominate all round, age grades, everything. We dominate everywhere in the women's game. The women's game is a different kettle of fish, but if it's about brand, you could probably use other metrics to put Nigeria ahead of everyone. If it's about branding, that word branding, you can't put Nigeria ahead of everyone. You can't.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM. That's a topic for another day. We're looking at Ghana and South Africa. Who will make it tonight? Their own comes before our own on Tuesday. Theirs is today. Their final. Ghana need to win. South Africa need a draw in Ghana. Who are you tipping to go through? Hello,
Anthony.
I greet you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I hope I recall again.
Okay, OBI.
Yes. You see, Ghana, South Africa. that this match, even our match against Cape Verde for Lagos here, it's just like the one against Argentina at the World Cup. We need draw against Argentina. There are chances. We just need that draw to proceed to the next round. So that Ghana match, I will pick South Africa to draw that match. That match will end 1-1. And for Nigeria, I won't give them advice. Let them not come look and say we need 1 point, we need just 1 point, we need to draw. No, let them take and serious. Let it happen for World Cup, not going to happen again. You understand? Because I point when the Moses step up to score that penalty, I was very happy. So it was so unfortunate that Messi do the match. So I just want them to take the match serious and win the match as early as possible. Let South Africa first score according to what George talk. Let them first score. Me beat your hand. Let them defend. If those people will come back, they will defend match in 90 minutes and take the day. I just wish my darling surprise. So talk of Salah, Am I answering here?
Yes, I hear you.
Hello.
I didn't hear you.
This is where they compare with Salah. Which is way to Salah now. When this latter.
You say what?
This latter song with them play. Where is it based? Nigeria no collect all slaves. Where is it collect? What is it collect?
Come on, Egypt.
They see man Anthony Abel. The more they give our people to food now. He collect all slaves. Salah, where is it? Our players better pass Salah, forget that you've seen me go and thrown Salah bed. Salah na my club was Liverpool, but I think you've seen me over him. Anthony Abel later, good afternoon.
Okay, you see, as you talk and say, you know, sweet for your mouth.
If Salah was a Nigerian, Salah would be the main player. It's that one. There's no argument about that. If Salah was,
you see, as you talk and now, you never sweet for your mouth.
Salah would be the main.
Osimhen a good player. He's coming up.
No
he never
doubt.
reached the level of Salah.
No doubt. But if Salah was a Nigerian, Salah would be the face of Nigerian football. Salah would be everywhere. Salah, it would be all about Salah. All this, I like Victor Osimhen. I like our Nigerian players. I would probably say that pound for pound, position by position, player by player, we have the best squad. If you look at the whole team, look at the bench, look at the reserves, look at the ones that we don't pick, look at the Siridesas and the Awonis of this world and Sadiq Umars of this world. Pound for pound, you could even Shemi Ajayi is doing well in West Brom, and we forgotten about him. We are not really looking at Shemi Ajayi. Kevin Akpoguma is there. He didn't play any minutes. We have Calvin Bassey, who we invited the other day and we didn't even use him. We invited Kingsley Ehizibue once. Coronavirus came and cancelled the international window, and we've not called him since then. So we have lots of players that we have not used.
Maybe Ghana should borrow a leaf from our book.
Yes.
They have plenty of players too in UK.
Yes.
That are doing well.
Yeah.
They've not been able to convince all of them.
I think they should
the Eddie Nketiahs of this world, the Callum Hudson-Odois of this world. Convince.
He came to Ghana. He came to Ghana in the off season. I wish that Ghana can be able to convince him, because
they have some few players that are doing well.
I don't see Nketiah. I'm sorry, I don't see both of them playing for the England national team. So I think they should
work on some of all these boys.
Work on them. Try and bring them back to the national team. They lost Balotelli. Balotelli was still playing.
They lost Balotelli. They lost Welbeck.
Prime Balotelli, I don't think you wouldn't even blame him if he did not come to Ghana. But if he was still in Ghana, it would have still helped his career as well, just like he helped Prince at a certain point in time. But if they can get all these guys, fine. If they can, Jerome Boateng won the World Cup with Germany, so it's still a win-win situation if you don't play for your African country sometimes. But pound for pound, position for position, player for player, I could say the Super Eagles have the best squad. But if it's about the best players in African football, if you're going to put Osimhen, you probably put him as number 5 or as number 6, because we have the likes of top 3 African players currently in world football. Salah, Edumendi is 1 and 2, depending on how you're going to arrange it. Number 3, you're most likely going to have a Riyad Mahrez or a Sadio Mane. So that's already top 4. Number 5, you now have a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. You could even add a Koulibaly to that number 5, and then you could also even add Victor Osimhen even in there. But the top 4 footballers from Africa are not Nigeria. Top 4 anywhere in the world, in Europe, top 4 African footballers: Salah, Mendy, Mane, Mahrez, no Nigerian is in top 4 of world footballers currently.
Okay, let's go to Ghana at this point in time. My Ghanaian friend is joining us. He's a journalist. Anim, how you doing?
I'm doing well. What are you doing?
How you doing, Anim Ado?
I'm doing well.
Okay, you remind me of the great Daniel Ado. How is Ghana today? How is Ghana today?
Ghana is cool. It's now a mixed feeling whether we are qualifying to the next stage or we are going out. So it's a mixed feeling because Ghana is not totally out, and the other two we are not fully qualified. So it's a mixed feeling.
You don't talking to me. You don't sound too confident. But you're playing in Cape Coast, where they say Ghana don't lose.
Oh, the truth must be told. Looking at the performance of Ghana, beginning of the group stage matches, how we performed, lost the match, due to matches, we now have 10 points as against South Africa, 13 points. I'm a Ghanaian, but the truth must be told that the form of the Ghanaian footballers is not up to what we saw from Mike Lessians and the Asamoah Gyan in the qualifiers 2006, 2010, 2014 qualifiers. It's not up to that standard. So the truth must be told. As a journalist, though I support Ghana, but the truth must be told. The form of the Ghanaian footballers is not up to what we are expecting. But once it's a football game, we are expecting to win. And another win won't qualify Ghana. We need 2 goals to qualify. So it's a daunting task. It's an uphill task, which the truth must be told. So 7 p.m. Ghana time, I think it will be 6 p.m. Nigerian time, is a kickoff in Cape Coast, that is the Western Regional Capital. So the lineup is up, and the lineup is in. The captain of the side is playing. We have the new goalkeeper, Walu Court in post, Wati Adam, right full back. Then we have Baba Rahman left back, and 4 and 5 Ajiku and Amati of Leicester City. Then we have the new boy from the Moldovan Football League in the midfield. Ayu, then a new sensational guy in our league, Isahaku, striking for Ghana. So you look at the lineup, look at where we began and where we are now. One would say it's a mixed feeling. As you asked me that I'm a Ghanaian, but I don't sound confident. Yes, I don't sound confident because looking at how our guys play and knowing how Ghanaians play our normal free-flow football, we don't see it easy. So it's something we are playing whether we'll go to the next stage or we'll fizzle out.
You fired your coach, you brought in a former coach, but nothing much has changed.
The issue is preparation, not even the coaching issue. They were talking about coaching issue. Our former captain who was coaching is out. We now have a new coach in the name of
Milovan Rajavac.
Yeah, who took the Black Stars to the quarter-final stage in 2010. He went unceremoniously and he has come back. But looking at the players that he worked with when he was here and the players that he's working with as of now, they are far different. They're very, very far different from the players that he worked with and the second coming, the players that he's working with. So it's a mixed feeling. No doubt about it.
Okay, Animado, before I let you go, there's this question I want to ask you. Do you know why Ghana has not been able to convince Ghana-born players like Odoi, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Eddie Nketiah? You have a few of them in England and in Europe.
No, one problem that Ghana is facing is most of these guys, their parents try to bring their kids in when they are in their youthful age. I think 17, under 20, they will try to bring them in. They will try to bring the guys here. A typical example is Tariq Lamptey of Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yes.
Parents brought the guy here. The authorities did not allow the guy to play. So when it matters for the national team, these white countries, the European countries are also trying to coach them. So it's becoming difficult for Ghana as compared to Nigeria, who they talk to the players early in their youthful ages. But Ghana, we don't do it early. So a player like one guy, Atletico Bilbao, he's a Ghanaian, he's a striker. But he's not ready to play for us because, hello?
My colleague just mentioned Inaki Williams.
Inaki Williams.
And the younger brother too.
Yes, he's a player I was talking of. When he was in his tender age, the parents tried to bring him to Ghana, but the authorities did not take him or took him. So when he got to the late stages, now he also turned back to the country that he's not ready to play for us. Because he's looking at it for that. When he needed Ghana did not mind him. So now that Ghana needs him, he's also turning back to Ghana. And one thing is, not Ghana alone. I think most of the African countries, we have to thank to our various leagues, our domestic leagues.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, do you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Most of the guys, when they play for our domestic league, the authorities won't mind them. And when they travel, you call them. So, at times, when you look here and prepare them well over here, it will be okay for us. But normally, we want them to travel to Europe and elsewhere before we see that they are experienced players. They have to scratch for the national team. There too, they will be struggling for their own destiny. So when they get there too, they will be, doing whatever they like to the country, because when they needed the country most, the authorities that we will be, here and there, not minding them, calling their own players, and so it's up to the authorities to prepare well. But the main problem for Ghana now is we didn't prepare well towards the qualifiers. We have under 20 team who qualified. We won gold in the just ended youth tournament in the African youth tournament. None of them is playing for the national team. The best player in our league is not playing for the national team. Where would this happen? I don't know whether it is in Nigeria. You do it in Nigeria, your domestic league. At the end of the year, the best player in the league won't play for the national team. So where will you be? Even in Germany and elsewhere, you combine both the foreign players and the local-based players. But Ghana, we always look up for the foreign-based players. So you get the players or get to team play, you won't get it.
Okay. Animado, thank you very much. And best of luck to Ghana. Best of luck to Ghana today.
Thank you.
Tell your people one goal will do it for Ghana. 1-0 will do it for Ghana, actually. 1-0, not 2. 1-0.
1-0.
1-0 is enough for Ghana to qualify. If you score 1, you beat South Africa 1-0, you qualify.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
We need 2 goals.
No, 1. You need 1.
Why?
If you score 1-0, you cancel the head-to-head against South Africa, and then your goals difference, goals for you'll be stronger than South Africa.
Let's wait and see.
Go and check the table again. Don't wait and see. Now me they tell you from Nigeria. Don't wait and see. 1-0 is enough. Don't go and be playing looking for 2-0 now. They will equalize 1-1. You're out. 1-0 is enough. Go and tell your coach. 1-0 is enough.
We are playing that. We win so that we qualify to the next.
See, let me tell you why 1-0 is enough. If you look at the table right now, South Africa have 13 points, and they have +5. If you beat South Africa by 1-0, you move to 13 points. You would have +4. Goals for Ghana will be 7. Goals for South Africa will be 6. You edge them out goals for. You have the same goals difference, but head-to-head the same. Goals scored, you'd have 1 more goal than South Africa.
Let's hope so.
It's not hope so. I'm telling you, you people don't know now.
But if we doesn't score that 1 goal that you are talking of, we'll be out.
Yes, now you need to. I'm saying you need to beat them 1-0. 1-0.
Yeah, and let's hope we score that 1 goal that
okay,
you are talking of.
I hope because I want Nigeria to play Ghana in the final round.
Okay.
No, serious. I want us to. You know, our national women's team. We just met. We show you how to play African women's football.
Now now you see the weakness of our team, so you want to beat us again. We'll meet Tunisia.
Yeah. Okay. You want Tunisia? Me, I want Ghana. So
you will miss Cameroon. You will miss Cameroon.
Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire will knock them out.
They can't.
Okay. Well, and best of luck to Ghana. Best of luck to Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, live and direct from Ghana, where of course they play tonight in Cape Coast against South Africa. Yes, 2-0 will take it beyond every reasonable doubt, but 1-0 is enough. Ghana would edge South Africa on goals for. May they not go make the mistake Nigeria made in 2012. We did not know the exact scoreline that will qualify us. We did not know. We did not know.
We knew. I knew. It's Yasha that did not know it. It's Yasha and the team.
Now, the team did not know now. Okay, this is someone who thinks that 2-0 would do it when 1-0 would actually do it.
We were winning the game 2-1 and then they felt a draw. Like, how would you be playing those kind of qualifiers and you
don't know? You should know all the scenarios.
Yeah. And that final is happening currently in DR Congo. Another final. And DR Congo looks like they have gotten a penalty.
Okay. You see, this match day 5 and match day 6 is presenting different scenarios for different countries. Egypt did not have to live through this. Senegal, Mali, and Morocco, because they did their job early.
Egypt, I wouldn't even give it to Egypt. I'll give it to the fact that they had weak teams in their group.
But they've done their work.
I will give it to the fact that they have weak, because in their group, if they were in Nigeria's group and they played 2-2 against Angola, with the way our group is, they would still have one more game to play.
DR Congo have scored from the penalty spot, and DR Congo have taken the lead against Benin Republic. We're looking at the World Cup qualifiers. Some countries have their destiny in their hands, and they are taking full control of their destiny. It is still your frequency of champions, Sports Radio 88.9 Pillar FM. Of course, it is 1-0. 11 minutes on the clock, and DR Congo, they are contesting the results, so it is not official. That penalty has not stood. One or two things are going on there in the game, but the ball found a way into the back of the net. If DR Congo go on to register this goal, DR Congo indeed would control this group, and they may just make it to the last round of the qualifiers. Benin Republic before this game were topping with 11 points. And if DR Congo were to score right now from this, were to register this goal from this penalty, they will move to 12 points. 12 points, meaning that Tanzania would have to respond as well in their game against Madagascar. That's the situation with African football as I speak to you. 11 minutes out, DR Congo from the penalty spot. Looks like they have everything on check.
I could probably call these qualifiers all around the world the most competitive, the most hard-fought,
So it is 1-0.
Interesting.
1-0 in favor of DR Congo against our neighbors, Benin Republic. But you heard from Anim Ado in Ghana saying that they need 2-0 when they actually need 1-0 against South Africa. South Africa versus Ghana. Who are you tipping to qualify? He didn't seem too enthusiastic. I think they have an administrative problem in Ghana.
Yes.
They don't know how to catch their players.
They do.
Tariq Lamptey, Inaki Williams, Callum Hudson-Odoi. They don't know how to catch their players. Maybe, but there's something he said that is similar to what we do here in Nigeria. The best local players in Ghana don't play for the Black Stars. They would rather go to Moldova and some other small countries to get foreign players. There's something wrong with African football.
And I think that for Ghana, we know that there's something wrong with African football, or should we say football in the western parts in the sub-Saharan Africa, probably except in South Africa and in DR Congo, where there are lots of players that are home-based players for the national team. But then, if the Black Stars of Ghana can be able to get a Tariq Lamptey, a
Callum Hudson-Odoi, Eddie Nketiah, Inaki Williams, and the younger brother,
especially Inaki Williams and Inaki Williams, Lamptey, and Odoi, if they can get these three, especially because they play well and they are quality players for their clubs, and they are players that people respect. If they can get these 3 players,
they'll be strong.
I think the Black Stars would now be a force to reckon with once again, because right now I'm very comfortable if we play against the Black Stars of Ghana. I'm actually comfortable if we play against.
If they make it against South Africa, somehow, some way, if we get them in the draw, I think we'll make it to the World Cup easily.
I think if we get, because with the way we are right now, amongst the teams who are topping the charts in Africa, we are in the top 5. In the current rankings, we are in the top 5. So if we win, we should still stay in the top 5, because Egypt drew. Egypt drew against Angola. They are the closest to us. So I don't see any of the teams passing us if we can win our 2 games. We've won one, we win the second one. So yes, the teams in the bottom half that are leading their groups are Ivory Coast, DR Congo, Mali, Egypt, and South Africa or Ghana. So
even if we remain in the top 5, there's the danger of playing Egypt.
I'm not afraid of Egypt. The teams I'm afraid of are in the top 5. The teams I'm afraid of are mostly Algeria and Morocco. I'm not really afraid of Senegal. We can beat Senegal. I'm not afraid of Senegal. We just have we find a way to beat our teams that are like us, teams that are around us in our region. It's Morocco and Algeria I'm actually afraid of, but we find a way to beat them. But now Morocco and Algeria are in the top 5 with us, with Tunisia as well. And the Tunisia themselves
they might
not even qualify. And if they don't qualify, Equatorial Guinea and Zambia are not with us. So if they don't qualify, Egypt enters the top 5, and Equatorial Guinea or Zambia goes into the bottom 5. So it still favors us regardless. So I'm just Algeria, Morocco, and maybe Senegal.
0700000889. It is 1-0 in favor of DR Congo. As it stands like this, DR Congo are looking at the final stage of the World Cup qualifiers in Africa. If it remains like this, DR Congo also should be a very good opponent for Nigeria if we make it.
The last time we played was 1-1, right? 2018, yeah. 2018 against DR Congo.
We'll beat them.
That was in Port Harcourt.
We'll beat them.
Where Brilla FM now has a new station.
We'll beat them. It's not DR Congo. We'll beat them. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Anthony. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, it's Paul. Good afternoon.
What's your name?
My name is Paul.
Okay.
Algeria, I don't like the way the Republic is playing. They did the same thing in the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier when they lose their last match against Sierra Leone. They did the same thing today.
I don't know. Your line is not very clear. I cannot make out what you're saying. Please call us back if you can. 0700000889. This is Football Live on Sports Radio. Hello. Hello, somebody. Still taking your calls and your contributions right here, right now on your frequency of Champion Sports Radio 88.9 Bula FM. Don't forget, you can also reach us on Facebook. We're talking about Ghana and South Africa. These two sides that meet tonight in a make or my encounter. Winner takes all. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tony. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good afternoon to the other bros there.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Josh.
Yeah, I'm Barrister David.
Okay, go on, Barrister.
Tony, have the rules changed?
What rules?
What we know in any qualifiers anywhere is first the goal difference, and when the goal difference are the same, before you now go to how many goals those teams have scored.
The rules have not changed.
To be considered is the goal.
No, the rules have not changed.
Then
are you from Ghana?
I'm from Adamawa State of Nigeria, please.
Okay, let me tell you why the rules have not changed. Ghana and South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
South Africa currently top the standings with 13 points.
Yes.
If Ghana win against South Africa, they also move up to 13 points.
1-0, yes. 1-0.
If they win 1-0,
according to you.
Yes, if they win 1-0, they move up to 13 points.
Yes.
Just like South Africa. South Africa going into tonight's game have +5 goals difference.
Yes.
13 points. Ghana have +3 and 10 points.
Yes.
1-0 will take them to +4, and 1-0 will take South Africa to +4. So they will have the same head-to-head and the same goals difference. But Ghana going into this game they've scored 6 goals. If they score one more today, they will have 7 goals. South Africa will have 6. So it will be South Africa with 6 goals, 4. Do you understand me? And
Very
2 against. And 2 against. Ghana would have 7 goals and 3 against. The goals difference will be the same, but goals 4 would favor Ghana.
This is why some of us, although we don't have time, sometimes even in the court room, I'm with my radio and listening. You are a wizard, though.
It's just simple. It's simple arithmetics.
I actually thought that Ghana has two goals difference. I did check well.
They have +3 now.
Would be 3.
If they score again, it goes to +4. And South Africa, if they concede today, it goes to +4.
It will be 4-4.
4-4. So goals 4.
But you agree with me that is the goal difference first before you go to how many goals?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That 1 goal for Ghana today makes them level on goals difference with South Africa. Head-to-head goals difference. Head-to-head.
Can you see even a Ghanaian does not?
That's my fear for them, because if they don't know the right score line and they go into the match, they will be discouraged, and then South Africa can even equalize.
Because you are giving them even more hope now. Because yesterday when I checked my group on my phone and then the standings, I thought the 2 clear goals. But you have made it very easy for them, and the guy is saying, "Are you sure?" Okay. Then sorry. I heard you talking about African teams. We are this, we are that. If we want to base it on world, like you said, World Cup counts for many of those analyses. If you want to base it on that, my brother, we are not near. Cameroon has been there 7 times.
Yes.
And they have been in quarterfinals, the first African.
Yes.
So I think we are 5 or 6.
We are 6. 6 World Cups, 3 round of 16.
Okay. Then
Cameroon have just qualified out of their group stage just once.
But they've reached quarterfinal.
In that one time.
Okay. Then the same Cameroon have also won, don't forget, Olympics like us.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Then the same Cameroon played the final, first African country to play final in Confederation Cup.
Yes.
Then they have 5 Nations Cup.
Yes. You see, Barrister, you know your football. You know your football. Confirm. You know your football.
So can you not place Nigeria above a country like that, even if we beat them 10-0?
You know your football.
Now. If this, yes, that's it. So, and then my last question is to Tony. If we are to face either Ivory Coast or Cameroon, who will you go for?
Let's play Ivory Coast. I don't trust Cameroon.
Let's not play both of them.
Even with the 4-0,
I don't trust them.
Let's not play both of them.
Let's
not play both of them, because it's different playing all the times that we've played Cameroon.
I don't trust Cameroon.
All the time we've played Cameroon in group qualifiers, we've won. But when it's a head-to-head thing, they've always won.
I don't trust Cameroon.
Ivory Coast, I don't think we've played Ivory Coast in qualifiers.
We for the USA 94 World Cup qualifiers, we played Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay.
They beat us 2-1 when they came here. We baptized them.
So I don't want to play against them.
Hello, Tony.
Yes.
In one of your analysis, this early 6:30 program, how do you call it again?
Big Sports Breakfast Show.
I listen to you. I always listen to it. Wake up early before I go out. You say when you were talking about African countries in these qualifiers, somebody, was it JK or how do you call him? Somebody mentioned Cote d'Ivoire. Then you said the team to fear. Why are you not picking Cote d'Ivoire? You said the team to fear. It was you, Tony, that said it.
I've changed my mind now because the way it is now, on Tuesday, Cameroon will host Cote d'Ivoire. And if they win that match...
Is it because Saha is no longer playing there?
No.
That you now change your mind?
No, the way it's going now, it looks like Cameroon will beat them on Tuesday.
No. Let's bet Tony.
Cameroon is hosting them on Tuesday.
Be our judge. Let's bet with whatever you want, Tony. If Cote d'Ivoire, if Cameroon beats Cote d'Ivoire to qualify, Tony, what gift do you want from me?
No problem. Just call me. Just call me and just hail me on the show. That'll be enough.
Because I know I am 70% for. They need a draw. They need a draw. If the how do they call it? The referee is okay. I do not see Cote d'Ivoire losing.
Okay.
It's either they win because they will be defending. Cameroon will be pressing, and before you know it, counter-attack, they score. If they don't even score, it is 0-0, they qualify. How? Let me see the magic. This is not the former Cameroon. No?
This Cameroon, we played them in one friendly match and one training match. We not beat them. We couldn't beat them.
The one was 1-0 and we drew in the...
You see why somebody should fear them? It's not the Cameroon we beat 4-0. This Cameroon has changed, though.
They're not the same players, so.
Okay.
It's not that. Is it not Chubu-Moten?
Yes. They are the ones.
Make we no play Cameroon.
The Balkan and all
that. They are the ones.
Barrister, they are.
Thank you, Tony. You are great. You are really trying. God bless you for the good job.
Yeah, God bless you too. If I had to pick Cameroon and Cote d'Ivoire,
I'll pick none of them.
I'll pick Cote d'Ivoire.
There are other countries that we can play against. There are DR Congo, there is Mali. We can pick from other people. If Equatorial Guinea or Zambia qualify, we'll play one of them. Manage them.
Cameroon, they will not go and eat their fufu.
If Algeria fall their own hand and Burkina Faso qualify, we'll play Burkina Faso. Let's avoid. There are things that we should. It's just better that we should pray. We should pray for some things. Let us meet the Mali and the DR Congos of this world, please, to avoid stories that touch.
Okay, it is your frequency of champions, Sports Radio, 88.9 FM. We've been to Ghana. Very, very soon we'll go to Cameroon. Many thanks I must go to, of course, Anim Ado, telling us about the situation. But they should get it right. 1-0 tonight against Bafana. It will be enough for Ghana to preserve their World Cup hopes for 2022. Let's go back to the phone lines, 07 00 889. Those are the numbers you want to call if you want to be a part of this broadcast. It is football live on a Sunday like this. It is finals upon finals everywhere. It is football galore across Africa.
And there are going to be 3 in Europe this night as well.
Okay. Sports Radio 88.9 FM is the station. Let's take this call. Hello, somebody. Hello.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. My name is Abdul Rashid.
Abdul Rashid.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I prefer Ghana. I prefer Ghana.
You prefer Ghana? You prefer Nigeria plays Ghana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Anthony, sorry. Please, I want to give you small work to do to me, I beg.
Which work is that?
I beg, no verse. Please, I beg, I want to confirm. Igalo. How many goal he get for national team Nigeria?
Okay.
And England. How many goal Rooney get for England club Premier League?
Over 200.
Because
over 200 goals in the Premier League.
League.
Only Premier League over 200. England over 50.
England 53.
Okay. Because I checked her yesterday. Rooney not there for top 5.
For England?
Yes. For
Rooney is behind Alan Shearer.
He not there for top 5.
That's what I'm telling you. In the history of the Premier League, when Rooney is the only one behind, is directly behind Alan Shearer. He's number 2.
Yes.
That one I don't even need to check that one. He's behind Alan Shearer is number 1. Wayne Rooney is number 2. And for England, I think Wayne Rooney is their all-time highest goal scorer.
53 goals.
For national team?
Yes. I don't know where you were checking. That thing you check, correct too. Can't check it again.
Okay, thank you.
Alan Shearer has 260. Wayne Rooney has 208. The next person is Andy Cole. After Andy Cole, Sergio Aguero, and then Frank Lampard.
Okay. They say Frank Lampard get go past Wayne Rooney.
No, get where to get and pass Wayne Rooney.
Frank Lampard is 5th, 177.
Frank Lampard not even scored 200. Wayne Rooney 208.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Wayne Rooney is the record goal scorer for England. Odion Judy-Gallo for Nigeria. I think he has maybe 16 goals.
16 goals.
So what, 15 or 16?
16 in 35.
So now 16 in gets. He's far from Wayne Rooney.
Rooney is 53 in 120 games.
So Rooney
second highest, second most cap after Peter Shilton. Shilton is 126. Yeah, 126. He's the most capped outfield player. 125. Peter Shilton.
But he's the highest goal scorer for England.
Goal scorer in England. In the second most games for England.
Okay. Your frequency of Champion Sports Radio 88.9 FM. That's the small story of Wayne Rooney. Now legend, Man U legend. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay. What's your name? Wasiu. Talk to me. Okay. We lost that call there. Wasiu, indeed, you can call back. Let's even talk about Cote d'Ivoire and Cameroon. I tell you, there are finals everywhere. And come Tuesday, it will be Cote d'Ivoire versus Cameroon, just like South Africa and Ghana are playing today in Cape Coast. Let me inform you that Cote d'Ivoire reclaimed their place on top of Group D in the qualifiers for the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup. This was after they beat Mozambique 3-0 in Cotonou. That game was on Saturday. That was last night. Cameroon had temporarily moved to the top of the group with their 4-0 victory against Malawi that same day. But then Les Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire ensured that they preserved their World Cup chances, and they moved up to the top of the standings a few hours later, when the likes of Maxwell Kone and Max Alain Gradel combined to, of course, score the goals. They won that game 3-0, and right now they are indeed on top of the standings, heading into the last game of the series, match day 6. Cameroon versus Cote d'Ivoire. Who picks this one? Cameroon need to win. Cote d'Ivoire need to draw. That's how it is for this group. Josh is here again. We've looked at South Africa, Ghana. We've looked at Nigeria, Cape Verde. We're going to look at Cameroon versus Cote d'Ivoire. I look at all these teams and I say that our own is even good. Now Cape Verde will they play. Look at the story of Cameroon now. They have Cote d'Ivoire. Look at Ghana. They have South Africa. We only need to draw. So Cameroon on Tuesday against Cote d'Ivoire. They are very, very close. A draw will do it for Cote d'Ivoire, but Cameroon must win.
I think our own is even good, and we are one. We are even playing at home. 1, we just need 2. We need a draw. 3 is Cape Verde. So there's no history there, but for these guys, there is no love lost between these two teams. This is not the first time that Cameroon and Cote d'Ivoire are dragging for a place in the World Cup. I think they also did the same in 2006. If my
that World Cup, Cote d'Ivoire qualified.
Yes, Cote d'Ivoire qualified.
Egypt spoiled the party for Cameroon. That was when they went to burn Pierre Wome's house for missing it. He missed a penalty.
In the dying stages of that game. 1-1 draw. Basically, the thing is, we have been fortunate, honestly speaking. This particular qualifiers, we've been fortunate, and right now, we are playing a Cape Verde team, but it's Cote d'Ivoire against Ivory Coast. These are two sides that they have history. Cote d'Ivoire against Ivory Coast is a mini derby. It's a serious rivalry. In 2006, they met in the AFCON. It was a penalty. It was a massive marathon shootout where after everyone played their penalty kicks, they now retook again, and Eto'o missed his. Drogba scored his. They later lost in the final anyway. Ivory Coast versus Cameroon is one of the most keenly fought, keenly contested games in Africa. And looking at history, the last time that they fought for a place in the World Cup qualifiers, it was Ivory Coast that emerged victorious in the 2006 World Cup. 2010, both teams qualified. 2014, both teams qualified. But in 2018, both Cameroon and Ivory Coast missed the World Cups. So this time around, they have a date today, and whoever wins would enter into the final 10 and for the playoff in March. So this is going to be a tough one. Cameroon needs to win to qualify.
Where are you picking?
I wanted to go with another draw today, but this is Douala, and this is a revived Cameroon side. This is a Cameroon side that they have.
Are you
fire
using
in their
style to pick
bones.
Cameroon?
Yes, I'm using style to pick Cameroon.
So you've picked South Africa, you've picked Nigeria, and you're picking Cameroon right now.
I'm picking.
Are you
Cameroon
picking DR Congo too?
Yeah, I'm picking DR Congo as well. They are leading 1-0. They got a free kick, or rather, they considered the free kick in the edge of the area. I'm picking DR Congo. DR Congo is another team that would like Nigeria to play. Okay,
you're saying all this because you want Nigeria to play any of these sides?
No, I'm saying it because I want Nigeria to play a DR Congo or a Mali or a South Africa. Those are the three teams that I want Nigeria to play. Even a Ghana, I'm not really scared of a Ghana, but personally I would. I'm probably one of the few Africans who wanted Uruguay to win Ghana in 2010. So my own personal ish.
You have beef against them.
Perhaps I have beef against both Ghana and South Africa, but looking at the way things have been, I think these are the two African countries that I'm beefing personally. But looking at the way things have been, I would say South Africa would qualify. I would also say Cameroon will qualify because right now they need the win. This is in Douala, the Japoma Stadium. This is, in fact, the home fans will be there. The home fans will be there. It will be noisy. It will be vociferous. Right now, Cameroon have all to play. They have all to play tonight. It's win.
No, it's on Tuesday. That game should be on Tuesday. On Tuesday.
So it's win or bust for Cameroon on Tuesday. It's win or bust for Cameroon. They need to win this final in order to play into the playoffs. So I would say that they are taking it. I would say they are taking it because yes, they threw some decisions away in the qualifiers. They were weak in the qualifiers against games that they should have just run over their opponents, like the game against Malawi. They should have run over Malawi. They threw it there, but then losing also to Ivory Coast in the first leg, and then Ivory Coast will also rue their luck because they drew to Mozambique in the first game, while Cameroon beat all the other opposition except Ivory Coast in the first leg. So if they return the victory, if they take all the 3 points tonight, on Tuesday, they qualify, and Ivory Coast will just regret not beating Mozambique in the first qualifiers of this round. So yeah, Cameroon have proven the more tougher team. have proven to be more compact. They have proven to be more united. And then we also have the issue of Wilfred Zaha as well. I don't know why he did not want to play in these crucial qualifiers, but of course, it probably would be a huge factor in these qualifiers against Cameroon.
Let's talk. Let's take 5 calls. 5 calls at this point in time, and then we'll go to the camp of Manchester United. There's something happening there. 0700000889. Those are the numbers. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon.
My name is.
Your name is what?
Hello.
Good afternoon. I can hear you.
Hello. Good afternoon.
What's your name? Okay. It looks like you cannot hear me. Call us back if you can. Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you.
Yes, sir. I'm calling from Djibouti.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I don't know what is going.
What's your name?
You are discussing now.
What's your
My
name?
name is Hassan Lukman.
Okay.
I called you yesterday.
Okay.
To share my opinion on what the game played by Nigeria yesterday against Liberia. So I don't know the topic of discussion today, because I'm not on.
Why are you not on?
I watched it on the internet yesterday.
No, why are you not on Umbrella? What happened?
I'm not. No, I watched it on the internet. We having poor connection here in Djibouti, so I only watch it through the internet. That's Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. We are talking about Cameroon and Cote d'Ivoire. They are they are playing on Tuesday, just like Nigeria. Only one can qualify from that game. Who are you picking to qualify?
I will pick Cote d'Ivoire.
Why?
The stars, and their stars are well established. But they get their heart right. I'll pick that. I want to say they will surely pick Cameroon to the qualification.
Okay. Thank you very, very much. Your frequency of champions, Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Sorry about the internet. Sorry about the internet reception in your area. Sorry about all of that. Maybe you need to change location.
Yes, no. My location spotted, sir.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Thank you very, very much. Let's take another one. Okay. You too much.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tony.
Good afternoon to you.
This is Carlos. Good afternoon, George. This is Carlos from Ikogi.
Good afternoon.
Your name is Carlos. Are you from Nigeria?
Yes. Yeah, I'm a Nigerian, but I was born in Malabo, so I have Spanish name.
What's your Nigerian name?
That's Charles. I'm Charles.
Okay. Is Charles the same thing as Carlos?
Yes, the meaning of Charles.
Okay.
So your Equatorial Guineans could qualify for the World Cup.
It's in Nigeria. Your country of birth, they have a chance. Equatorial Guinea, they are also playing. They can qualify.
Of course, they are trying this time. You know, the place is developing. It's a very small country. You know that in Malabo the population is no more than 1 million.
That's like a local government. That's like a local government in Nigeria.
Yes.
It's a small country.
It's a very small country. It's the only country that speaks Spanish in Africa.
You Carlos, you speak Spanish?
You have the Spanish. You have the
Spanish.
I speak French and Spanish.
Si, papi.
I like Spanish. It's musical. When they speak
it's romantic.
It's romantic.
The language. I hear when you even speak French. I speak French. I speak Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
One day you come to the embassy. We have the consul here in Ikoyi. You can check us there.
You want me to go? Wait. You want me to go to Malabo or Equatorial? What I go to there?
No, just to come and visit. Not that we go. You people are thinking the country is poor. It's very rich now.
Okay. I know they have oil. I know they have plenty of oil. They co-hosted the Nations Cup with Gabon the other day.
Yeah.
Yes, twice. Even not they hosted it twice. When there's no money, they have yet to host. Now let's go back to the topic. We're talking about Nigeria. I think if the way the Nigerian team is going, people are not giving a lot of flats to this guy, the coach. This is the coach that has been, making Nigeria to qualify even with a game to spare. And I think he's doing well. The only thing that when it comes to the big games, he's always jittery. But we cannot do more than what we have. I don't think we have good players as such. The players we have cannot be compared to what we have in 1990. It's not as if Westerhouse was fantastic. It's the caliber of players we had then. So I can say anything that we need. If we are lucky, we can still win. We are not that bad. We are still within the average of the African teams. But I think we are lower than Senegal and Cote D'ivoire and the rest. So I only pray we qualify. It's not about qualifying. What do we do in the Nations Cup and what do we do at the World Cup? That's the core issue. Because the way Westerhouse, this guy, Kenneth Roy, is going, it's always jittery. When games, there are some things you look at the coach. When you look at Guardiola, if he's winning, he's never satisfied until the game is over. If it remains 5 minutes, you see Man City will just be wasting time, holding the ball at the corner just to make sure they win. A coach like this guy, Jurgen Klopp, always play to the end of it. At the end of the day, we mentioned something about Nigeria in 2012 when Fiafia was coaching. I wonder how a coach will not know what it takes you, what you need to win.
Did you not hear the Ghanaian talk about it? They don't know in Ghana too. Yes, that once they will do it.
Yes, and it's not good. It's not good because before you go to a game, you should be able to know what do I want, what do I need. Is it a draw or a win? Not just to play to the Ghana. At the end of the day, we now regret that if I had known. We score 1, we were going to score 2. At the end of the day, we lost out. So it's terrible. I think Nigeria will make it this time. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hasta luego.
Okay, thank you very much. Gracias. Gracias. You know, see, if you are a Ghanaian and you are listening to my voice, please call your people and tell them. Because the energy they will be using to look for second goal, one counter attack, boom, they go score them 1-1. It's all over. It's only 1 goal they need, though. Only 1. They should learn from Nigeria in 2012. That's how we did not go to the Nations Cup. Zambia won that Nations Cup.
A game which we could have won 2. A match we would have
2-1. We were winning 2-1.
2-1. Guinea.
They say we now need to score a 3rd goal. To win 3-1. 2-2. They knocked us out. Ghana now 1 goal on a need to. Charlie, you dey hear me? It's 1 goal you need to. 1 goal. And the South Africans listening to me now, they will just be happy. They don't even know what will qualify them. They don't even know.
Yes, now. It's sad.
Charlie, please, it's 1 because I want us, Charlie. I want us to meet Ghana. In Ghana, they drink apeteshe, pito. They eat banku. They like dragging jollof rice with Nigeria. I don't know why.
There are still 3 more finals anyway.
Hello.
World football today.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Tony.
I greet you. Good afternoon.
Sorry for coming back, Barrister David.
Okay.
Now we are talking properly. We are properly talking about Cameroon and
Cote d'Ivoire.
So I still go for Cote d'Ivoire. Then Nigeria, I didn't. I wasn't. I think maybe I was in church when you were discussing. Who will qualify?
You mean Nigeria? Nigeria?
We will easily qualify.
Yes, we'll beat Cape Verde. We'll beat them.
And then we will qualify in the 2nd round. This, I don't know, just to say Algeria is this present Algeria. The form of the present Algerian team cannot face Nigeria. Let me tell you. Forget about this, economic football they are playing in the group stage. When it comes to knockouts, trust Nigeria, we will qualify. I tip this team, this very team, as they are growing, I tip them to win AFCON in Cameroon.
Amen.
That's what I see.
Amen.
Yes.
You better say amen. So we'll qualify. We'll go to the World Cup. But you said something that is not right. You said that our group is tougher than that of Egypt. I beg to disagree.
No, I said Egypt's group is easier than our group. Yes, our group is tougher than Egypt's group.
Gabon is big. But Angola has always been there. Even eliminated us, from going to the World Cup.
This Angolan team.
We have Egypt. And Libya is not bad. They now read a group where we have Central Africa, 100 and something.
This Angolan team is not. This Angolan team is not the Angolan team of before. Gabon just has Aubameyang.
Just this our group. It's only Cape Verde that is a bit just small.
Cape Verde alone.
Take out the Central African Republic and which one again? Which one again is there?
Liberia.
It's just Liberia, for God's sake. It's just, no, that group is one of the toughest groups. Maybe they don't look at it. Gabon has stars. Gabon has stars from France, Aubameyang and all that.
And they have Mario Lemina.
God bless you, Tony. With all this, you are, a wizard where you know everything in the world.
Lemina, don't finish.
Angola, I don't know if it's the previous cup, but Angola has always been there. So how can you rate that group, our group? Our group is one of the weakest, too. One of the weakest. And that's how we are. When we are facing weak teams, we play badly. But when we face a big team, we'll see what we will do. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Barrister. Of course, Barrister, when somebody find my trouble, I will look for your number. The person will go to court, sue the person. Sports Radio, hello. Hello, your frequency of champions, hello.
Tony, my name is Ebenezer.
Ebenezer. Okay.
Yes, coming from Agugi.
Okay, go on.
Please, I want to just let you know something.
What's that?
For the last time Nigeria beat Ghana in Mali, has Nigeria beaten Ghana again?
Wait, are you afraid that they will beat us now? This Ghana team is not good, though.
I know, but I want to tell you something. Ghana playing Nigeria is like Real Madrid, Barcelona.
No, it's not. Which Ghana will beat them?
Are you sure? Is it because now we don't have team? That's why people are, pushing us aside like that.
Wait, okay, you're a Ghanaian?
Yes, I'm a Ghanaian. My name is Ebenezer Komamua.
If you talk, you only said Ebenezer. If you talk your other name now. Okay, that's what.
No, now. Yes, I'm a Ghanaian.
No problem. Please, see, Ebenezer, call your people. See, Ebenezer, on a serious note now, please call your people. Call your people back in Ghana now. They don't know what will qualify Ghana. They are thinking it's 2-0, it's 1-0.
I know that 1-0 will qualify us. Because I have an audio from a Ghanaian journalist, a sport journalist, that 1-0 will qualify us. He analyzed it the way you analyze it. So we just need a goal to qualify. You see, you people should look like... people don't look like Ghana because we don't have any team. We don't have players now, so we are just an ordinary team. Ghana and Nigeria is different ballgame all out. I tell you.
No problem.
You know that.
Yes, now it's going to be close, but we'll beat Ghana. We'll go beat you. No.
Are you sure?
You see, let me tell you, if Nigeria has to go to the World Cup and we have to go through Ghana, we'll go through Ghana.
Tony, don't worry. We will show you the color we are when the time comes.
It's the same black now. Which color you want to show us again? It's not Black Star. What do you want to show us again? It's the same Black Star. It's Black Star you show us now.
Black Star and red oil.
No, you are. We are your master. So that's
what? Is it what?
We are your master.
That's before. It's before.
That's before. The trend continues.
See, the only thing that Ghana has over Nigeria in football is that fourth AFCON that they have won since 1980.
Charlie, when was the last time Ghana won?
Since 1980.
Won AFCON.
1982.
What is this? Is how many years now?
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
There was a time Ghanaian football was far superior to Nigerian football many years ago.
That is one. Two, I think for the first time, I think you people say analysis. Somebody was saying that is this golden generation or something like that. Can you compare this set of players with the likes of Giacchini or Okechukwu them? You fight them.
No.
Come on.
No.
That's possible.
But our situation is still better than that of Ghana now. It's only one player you have now, Thomas Partey. Only one.
Don't worry. We always have a teamwork. You know, individually, we don't have players like that, but teamwork is always good. I tell you.
Okay. Okay, thank you very, very. Which part of Ghana are you from?
I'm from Cape Coast.
Cape Coast. That's where they are playing. That's where they are playing the game today. Yes,
listen,
Cape Coast.
My village, going Abra is where they want to play the match today.
I want to go. I want to go to Cape Coast too. I've seen pictures of Cape Coast. It's very fine. I want to go there.
That's where we have the castle and other tourist attractions. In fact, you have to go to Cape Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much, Charlie. Thank you very much.
My name is Ebenezer. I'm not Charlie. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very, very much. Sports Radio 88.9. Let's take one more call.
Ebenezer Fori.
Let's take one more call, and then we'll go to Manchester United. It's a good thing we're going round and round and round because the African qualifiers really, really hot.
Hello, Tony.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
What's your name?
Yusuf, AJZ.
Okay, Yusuf. I'll stick with Yusuf.
Okay, yes. I greet you or something.
I greet you too, my brother.
Okay, no go speak grammar tomorrow. May I no ring there for you.
Okay.
Tony,
yes.
I wanted to speak about Nigeria, the Super Eagles.
Okay, go
the
on.
guy that said there's ordinary fans. We have different persons in football, supporting football, our supporting club.
Okay.
Somebody like me now, I'm a dad Chelsea. Which, when Chelsea lost in FA Cup final to my Leicester, I deleted all the Chelsea profiles in my on my phone. Even
Why?
Because I don't have.
Have you put them back? Have you put them back?
Yes, I've been sorry.
What made you put them back?
When Nigeria lost to Italy, 1994, I faced it. Since then, I don't support Super Eagles again. Since 1994.
So when did you start? When did you come back? When did you start supporting them again?
Within Nigeria?
Yes.
I'm not a Super Eagles supporter. I'm not their fan. I just watch their match.
Okay.
Because now, look at our national team. Somebody will say we are doing competition to qualify. It's not a pride for Nigeria to qualify for World Cup. As big as we are, we don't supposed to be struggling to qualify. At least what we're supposed to be glamour for is entering quarter-final. Nigeria we are just like England in European football. Somebody say we are not the kind of thing they are beating 8-0, beating Nigeria 8-0. That's a very setback to Nigerian football. Concerning Gegenet Roy, we lack discipline in that team. We have a good player, a talented player. But me, if I was general, any player that is not even playing to my instruction will not get invited. Because you have to sit tight. We have a lot of talent. I even wanted to ask you, most of the players, the successful, our ex-footballer we have in Nigeria, they are homeborn players. Anybody want to bring them on? Let them name the foreign player, maybe born abroad, that is more successful than our own boys. Some of them like Coach D'ivoire, all of them are homeboys. They are all homeboys.
You are correct. You are very correct.
So why somebody will tell me that there is no better player in Nigeria? You have I'm also a footballer. I play good football when I play football. Somebody will tell me that there is no footballer. Come to Iyajeguneye. Come and look. Come and see talent. So General can never even get us a good medal in Nations Cup. And is that a good coach? So I believe one day we'll get a better person to fix it with.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much, Yusuf. Your frequency of champion, Sports Radio 88.9 FM. It is still Football Live on a Sunday like this. And we're talking about the World Cup qualifiers. It is very, very hot. The World Cup qualifiers in Africa is very, very hot. And as a matter of fact, the Nations Cup will kick off in exactly 56 days' time in Cameroon. 56 days, 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 40 seconds. That's how much time left.
It's not even in Africa. that there are finals. There are 3 finals in Europe today. 3 finals. The first one, they are singing the national anthems currently. Russia against Croatia. Okay, Croatia is home, so it's Croatia against Russia. This will be sweet revenge for Russia, actually, if they deny Croatia from qualifying automatically to the World Cup. Croatia was the team that eliminated Russia from the World Cup in 2018. That was a 2-2 draw in the game. Mario Fernandes, who scored the winning goal. That game was very emotional for me. I really, really wanted Russia to win. It was an emotional game. I think I was at the Fan Fest in St. Petersburg that day. Very emotional.
Why I not see you? I used to come to that place too.
I come there where now. Where. I was with, okay, no, let me not cast myself on radio. But oh my God, no,
you were doing another thing.
That was love. That was actually that day would have been sweeter than how it was when Russia beat Spain. I'm supporting Russia today, Sha.
Don't cast yourself.
I'm sure supporting Russia. Croatia today. Winner goes to the World Cup automatically. A draw, Russia goes to the World Cup automatically. So Croatia needs to win to go to to secure automatic qualification. If not, they would go through that problem, which is called the playoffs. The playoffs is a very risky format, especially in Europe. And then later on tonight will be Portugal hosting Serbia and Spain hosting Sweden. 3 finals in Europe today and 2 finals in Africa today as well. So 2 finals in Africa, 3 finals in Europe. It's all about the World Cup qualifiers.
Halftime score, it is DR Congo 1 goal from the penalty spot, Benin Republic no goal. Madagascar, whipping boys of the group, are losing to Tanzania. It is halftime and it is 1-0 in favor of the away side, the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. Zimbabwe are leading Ethiopia by a lone goal. It is Zimbabwe 1 goal, Ethiopia no goal. All of this halftime scores. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's talk about Manchester United at this point in time. And because we understand that something is brewing at Old Trafford. Football, indeed, is at the top of the game. Let's say that one of the most influential managers of his generation, his name is Ralph Rangnick. He has been heavily linked with a move to the managerial position at Manchester United in recent weeks. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still the manager of Manchester United. The future of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is up for debate. They want to see him again after the international break. Rangnick, currently an out of a contract or non-contracted consultant, if you like, for Lokomotiv Moscow in Russia, has been telling anyone at Manchester United who cares to listen that he would be interested in the Manchester United coaching position once Ole is told to go. Rangnick, Josh, I can tell you that he's even willing to take this job on an interim basis until the end of the season. See what I can do. That's what he's telling them. See what I can do. If I cannot do it well, fire me. But I'm sure I can do it better than Ole. That's what Rangnick has been telling the authorities at Manchester United. Some persons at Manchester United favor Zinedine Zidane. I saw a poll. When they did that poll, it was unanimous. Fans of Manchester United said fire Ole. But what they fear is the coach that will replace Ole. They fear that Manchester United, if they fire Ole today, they will get a poor replacement for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Zidane is there. Some people favor Zidane. But Rangnick, they know they even listen to Rangnick. Rangnick is saying that he can do the job. Who is Rangnick? Will Man U be making a mistake if they don't appoint Rangnick? Is Zinedine Zidane a better option? Would Zinedine Zidane, if they get him, would he represent an upgrade? Would he take Manchester United to the promised land? Will it be Uhuru if Zidane comes in? We understand that Sir Alex Ferguson once had lunch with Zidane not too long ago, and Zidane said he's not interested in this job. Conte waited until the last minute. When Ole was not fired, he took the appointment at Tottenham Hotspur. He cannot remain employed forever. So Josh Ike Okole, are Manchester United making a mistake by ignoring Rangnick? Who is Rangnick, by the way? And what about Zinedine Zidane? Is it the best option for Manchester United if they sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Because there's also the possibility that after this international break, things look up for Man United. They play against Watford, they beat Watford, beat Arsenal, just continue like that.
For the round of 16,
qualify for the Champions League, and then all this talk about sack Ole will just end.
I think that Ole Solskjaer should blame himself for the problem that he has put for himself, because peradventure he had won the Europa League. Man United fans would be patient. They are patient. They will give him time. If he had won the Europa League, all this sack Ole, everyone understand that it's a bad patch. If he had won the Europa League, so he has only himself to blame. And I think that any manager, including Ralf Rangnick, will be a step up from Ole Solskjaer. But is Zidane the best choice for United? Yes.
Who is Rangnick? Some people don't even know him.
Ralf Rangnick was the manager of Hoffenheim. He's an astute tactician. You could probably call him the Jurgen Klopp before there was a Jurgen Klopp. The Tuchel before there was a Thomas Tuchel. He's
that good?
Yeah, he's good. He's an astute footballer of the game, a footballer, one of those managers who imbibed the German philosophy.
He made RB Leipzig also tick.
He made RB Leipzig tick. He made Schalke 04 tick in the early to mid 2000s. So, fine, he hasn't won the Bundesliga. He has been runner-up twice, but he's won the DFB Pokal. He has also been runner-up in the Pokal. But he's one manager that if you call a Hansi Flick, if you call a prime Jogi Löw, if you call a Julian Nagelsmann, you should be able to call Ralf Rangnick. He is an influential coach. He has, in fact, you could say that he is the one who has directly influenced the modern day German coaches of Tuchel, Nagelsmann, Ralf Hasenhüttl, Jurgen Klopp, and even Hansi Flick. So, yeah, the only disadvantage to having Ralf Rangnick as the coach of United is that he's 63, so he's at the twilight end of his career, and even some internet hackers have listed Manchester United as his they have listed him as the manager of Manchester United. Oh my God, people are funny, but he's not going to be a bad option actually. If Man United can't get Zinedine Zidane, I think Ralf Rangnick would be a perfect option. Zinedine Zidane to me is the best choice because he's young, he's a proven coach, he was a proven footballer as well. So he's a footballer that people know him. People know he was a great footballer as a manager. You could even say recency bias favors Zinedine Zidane. He won the Champions League 3 in a row, the only person to have done it in its current format 3 times in a row. In fact, the last time that the Champions League was won back to back was even 2 times in a row, and he did it 3 times in a row. He has coached 2 players in this current Man United team, and there are also 2 players or even 3 players that have said that they would like to be coached by Zinedine Zidane, who he hasn't coached before. That's talking about Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford. David De Gea is also an admirer of Zinedine Zidane as well. So that's 6 players that are admirers of Zinedine Zidane, that respect Zinedine Zidane. He has coached 2, won trophies with Varane and Ronaldo. So it's just obvious that Zinedine Zidane is a perfect fit for Man United. Zinedine Zidane doesn't demand much from the managers, from the board. I beg your pardon. Zinedine Zidane doesn't shout and bark. I need this player. It doesn't cause all this controversy of a Conte, of a Mourinho. He's tactical. He knows when to strike when the iron is hot. He knows when to stamp his feet on the ground and bench some players who feel they are too big for the club. He also knows how to promote the youths players from the academy, players from the B side, the under 18, under 19 side, just like he did with Marco Asensio, Lucas Vasquez, Nacho, Dani Carvajal. He was one of the key people who brought Varane to Real Madrid under Jose Mourinho when he was still a director at Real Madrid. So he's a player, a manager, I beg your pardon, who was a successful footballer. As a footballer, he was super successful, super respected, admired, a role model to most of these people. And then, as a manager, he has also been successful as well at, of all clubs, Real Madrid. So coming to Manchester United would definitely be the best choice. Zinedine Zidane at Manchester United would definitely be the best choice for Manchester United. He fits. Zinedine Zidane is a manager that fits the club. And with the way Man United used to take time to sack a manager, if Zinedine Zidane is the coach at United, Zinedine Zidane might stay at United for 10 years. United will just suck Zidane in. They will just take Zidane in. And if the results are going good, win a trophy, 2 trophies per season, Zinedine Zidane could remain at Manchester United for 10 years. If things are progressive, Zinedine Zidane could remain at United for 10 years. But if they can't get Zinedine Zidane, I think Sir Alex Ferguson should try and convince him. They should try and Ronaldo should go there and do Agent Ronaldo. They should try and lure the Frenchman to Old Trafford. But if they can't get him and Ralph Rangnick is available, come on.
Right, he's available. He has told them that he's available.
Then they should, if they can't get Zidane, then they should get Ralph Rangnick, because Ole Solskjaer is leading the club to the doldrums. He's leading the club to the gutters. Right now, Ole Solskjaer looks toothless. He looks idealess. He looks opinionless. I think the only good part of Ole Solskjaer as the manager of Man United is that you could probably say he's a good player. He's a good manager. He knows how to talk to the boys. He knows how to motivate the boys. He knows how to, make sure that there's peace. Let's say that's the best word. He's a peacemaker. There's no issue of player unrest. This player is fighting this player. This player. Apart from the whole Paul Pogba issue that we know how Paul Pogba is, but even minus the Paul Pogba, it's not even as much as it was during Jose Mourinho's era. So that's just the only thing you could say with Ole Solskjaer. He's a peacemaker. He knows how to make the camp look calm and everything. But as a manager, tactically, he's inept. He doesn't know what he's doing. I think that I would even do a better job at Man United than Ole Solskjaer. I actually think so. Okay. But jokes apart and banter apart, yes, if Rangnick is there, sack Solskjaer, hire Rangnick. If you can't get Zidane, hire Rangnick. But try. Even though, yes, Zidane has said that he doesn't want the job, try again. You know, maybe Zidane might just be doing shakara. He's Zidane. He's won 3. Name, out of all the managers in modern day football today, only Carlo Ancelotti has won 3 Champions League trophies. Klopp once, Tuchel once, Guardiola twice, and he has been looking for the 3rd one since he just got to his 3rd final this year, and he lost because they said he did not play without a DM. Yes, he didn't play without a DM. It is concerned. The other coaches that we have, Ancelotti has been to. He lost 2005. So yeah, 4 finals for Ancelotti. 1-3, 1 with Real Madrid, 2 with Milan. Lost to Liverpool as well. So probably it's only Carlo Ancelotti. And even in Carlo Ancelotti's 3rd triumph in the Champions League, Zizou was his assistant. So you could even say Zidane has won 4 Champions League trophies as a manager. You could even add because Hansi Flick has a World Cup medal, even though he was assistant to Joachim Low in 2014. So yes, Zidane has a World Cup, a Champions League medal as an assistant to Carlo Ancelotti. So you could still add it to his CV as a 4th Champions League title, even though you would still not make it you would still not really put it there, but you can still add it if you want to do plus or minus. But it's the best choice.
Josh Ike Okolie is the Viper. On the Viper. On Hatak, we know him as the Viper. He's bringing the venom. 0700000889. Those are the numbers you want to call this afternoon to be a part of this broadcast. Man United, are they making a mistake? They have continued to ignore Ralph Rangnick. Zidane doesn't want to come, but they say is the man that they want. Are they making a mistake? Can Ole turn things around after the international break? The international break is about to end, though. November 20, they have a game. Ole has gone on holiday. He went once international break starts, he packed his bag. He went to Norway. He went to cool off. Man, I know you say work kill me for this place. Man, I use talk kill me. He can't go. But can he do the job? Hello.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah. Okay, so my name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
I'm a Manchester United fan. So
Okay.
I want to say a few things.
Okay.
First of all, yeah, I think the board has actually made a mistake as regards Ole. I've been telling everyone that cares to listen for a while now that Ole was probably the best person to come in after Mourinho, because there was a lot of, toxicity. There was, just a lot of bad blood in the atmosphere. And you needed that kind of coach that understood the club, that could put an arm around certain players' shoulders and things like that. And I think Ole was fine. Okay, but he was just a transitional coach. He was not meant to be a permanent coach. And that was the error. And sticking with him, I think, is even a bigger error. We should have, once he couldn't win the Europa League last season, the handwriting was clear on the wall. These players are too good to be so poor in even doing basic things. They can't even do very basic things. I mean, it's terrible. And we see these players go to their national teams, and they do well. So what's the problem? They come together in Manchester United and they struggle. Now, about Ralph Ragnick, I've known him for a long time. I've followed him, and I think that, yes, he's a tactician. He is going to be a good person for, to move the club forward. The thing about the Premier League right now is that you have some of the best managers in the world in Conte and Klopp and Pep, and you need someone of that, tactical, level to be able to compete with these guys. Now, that is one of the reasons that I personally have, I'm not so excited about Zidane. I know the other person in the studio has been asking very lyrical about Zidane. Undoubtedly, Zidane is, he achieved a lot of things at Real Madrid, but let's not get it twisted. The competition in Spain at the time was really just two clubs. I know Atletico has always been threatening, but it was really Barcelona and Real Madrid. That's one. Then two, this guy inherited a very fantastic squad, that was in their prime. You had BBC in their prime Marcelo, prime Cruz, prime Modric. It was a super squad that had played together for a long time, and they were just in the best time of their lives. Now, after he achieved that feat, he has struggled. The truth is that his last few seasons in Real Madrid, we saw what happened in the Champions League. You had clubs like Shakhtar Donetsk tearing them apart, back to back, He struggled for some reason, and this is the Premier League again. This is not La Liga. This is the Premier League. Everything is a big difference in the Premier League. So, as much as I have a lot of respect for Zidane, I still am not very, very sure about Zidane. I would say that the jury is still out on him, and all of that. So, but whatever happens, Ole needs to go. I would have fancied maybe someone like an Eric Ten Hag from Ajax. But those guys will not lead till maybe the end of the season. And I don't think we can wait till the end of the season to get rid of Ole. We would have wasted 1 year with this fantastic squad. We would have wasted 1 whole year. So we need to get, so if Ragnick is going to come in as an interim coach, like you've said,
yes,
that will be one of the best things to happen to us. Let's get him in. And then if he does well, at the end of the season, he can continue. Or you go for your man. If it's, Ten Hag or it's anything, Zidane will be fine, I would take him. But I'm not so excited. There's still some questions hanging over his head. And it's the Premier League. He's not been outside Spain. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Manchester United, are they making a mistake? This man says, I can walk short notice. I can even walk
on the interim
at an interim capacity. If you're not sure, let me handle this team. You will see a difference. If you think Zidane is what you want, no problem. You can get Zidane after I have steadied the ship. But let me show you what I'm all about. The man called Ralph Ragnick. They say he's a very, very good. Man United, are they making a mistake? Man United has continued to ignore this man. They are keeping Ole and they are ignoring this man.
I think what United want to do, they want to get a manager that will be there for 10 years. That's what they have been looking for from day one. That was why Ferguson decided anointed David Moyes, and it failed woefully. Even though I still think that the standards then were different from now, because looking at Moyes and Solskjaer, Moyes won a trophy. Yes, you could say it's a community shield, but he won a trophy. Moyes had a better. If Moyes was given as much time as Solskjaer, I think he would have done better than Solskjaer. He's even doing great at West Ham with the little that he has at West Ham. Yes, his level. Then you could probably say Solskjaer's level is still the West Hams and Evertons of this world. And then back to Zizou. The coach before Zizou took over December was Rafael Benitez, and Benitez was poor. He had BBC, he had everybody. He was poor. Rafael Benitez was poor at Real Madrid. You could say they didn't give him time, just like Lopetegui, but he was poor. Zinedine Zidane also still managed an aging Real Madrid team back to the La Liga, even though yes, last season they were narrowly pipped by Atletico Madrid, but they were not poor. They got to the Champions League semi-final last season as well. So, and they lost to eventual champions Chelsea. Chelsea are the champions. If you got beaten by the champions of Europe, I think that it's not a horrible loss or a horrible experience to be beaten by the team that became champions of Europe. So, you can look at Mauricio Pochettino at PSG, and Mauricio Pochettino last season at PSG, and Zidane last season at Real Madrid. I would take Zidane over Pochettino, but Pochettino is still the manager at PSG, and he seems to be comfortable. So I get the whole fuss about the Premier League, but Thomas Tuchel was not proven in the Premier League. He came and he performed. Let Zidane come. If he doesn't perform, he will go. It's simple. You can't be saying, "Oh, Zidane has not come to Premier League." Yeah, he came in his first season as a manager. His first season as a full-time manager, not in Castilla. First season as full-time manager, came mid-season and won the Champions League. Like, there's no better statement. There's no better debut season than that ever in football history. So come on, what's the Man U job that he can't handle? Real Madrid is a bigger club than Man United. It's just fact. So what is the United job that yes, it's Premier League, but what is the United job that he can't handle? If Solskjaer is handling it, how about a Zidane? So yes, if they can't get Zidane, Ralf Rangnick is not a bad option, but Zidane is clearly the best choice available. He's the best free agent as a manager who is available to take, and I think that United should go all out for him.
As the time continues, let's quickly go back to the World Cup qualifiers. There are 3 matches across Africa. All these matches kicked off at the same time. They have big ramifications as to the teams that would qualify for the final stage of the World Cup qualifiers. It continues next year, and DR Congo are doing all they can to reach that stage. That final stage. They are still leading against Benin Republic. It is almost 1 hour, 59 minutes. Make that 60. It is DR Congo. They scored in the first half from the penalty spot. They lead against Benin Republic. Benin Republic has never played in the World Cup as African champions in 1974. DR Congo went to the World Cup and they came back with a basket full of goals. DR Congo. They were collecting 9 goals in one match. Disgraced Africa in that World Cup. Let's go to another match. Madagascar, of course, playing against Tanzania. These two have never been to the World Cup before, and it doesn't look like they'll be in the World Cup next year. Madagascar and Tanzania, because Tanzania lead Madagascar by a single goal. Zimbabwe and Ethiopia are also playing. Zimbabwe lead Ethiopia by a lone goal. Zimbabwe have never been to the World Cup before. Ethiopia have also never been to the World Cup. You see this World Cup, it's exclusive to some people.
Yes,
since 1974 that Congo DR, after they baptize them, they want to go back. They will wait. Even if they make it, if they make it past this stage, God help them, they give them Nigeria. We'll baptize them.
Straight. Home and away, safe.
Let's tell you about Europe. Croatia played in the final of the last World Cup in Russia. It is goalless, 22 minutes, Croatia and Russia. Malta, I don't know when they will go to the World Cup.
Yeah.
I don't know when. Right now, Slovakia, who have been to the World Cup, are baptizing them 3-0 after 24 minutes. Slovenia and Cyprus. Before Cyprus go to the World Cup, maybe Slovenia will first go.
Slovenia has gone to the World Cup. I think they were in 2002 and 2010. Yeah.
Okay. When you're in Mino, you don't see you at the World Cup.
Even if they expand the World Cup to 64 teams, Cyprus and Malta will not be at that World Cup.
Okay.
They will not, unless if they put them in a group of themselves. Cyprus, Malta.
No, this thing that they are trying to do now.
Cyprus, Malta.
No, there's a way they can go to the World Cup. This thing that Arsene Wenger and some people are trying to do, and FIFA.
They can't. See,
if the big boys pull out of the World Cup, now Malta they will come now.
If the big boys pull out, and even if the big boys pull out, before Cyprus, Malta qualify for the group, it means that in the group it was Cyprus, Malta, Gibraltar.
No. If the big boys pull out of the World Cup, Cyprus and Malta can now decide to go and join AFC. They'll be playing against Bahrain.
It now also depends how many of the big boys pull out of the group of the World Cup, because from 2020,
South America want to pull out, Europe pull out.
That's 10. Big boys in Europe pull out will now be like it might not be all the big boys now. Maybe a Ukraine might not want to pull out, or a Russia might not want to pull out. Maybe just the Englands and the Frances. So if Croatia doesn't pull out, Bosnia doesn't pull out, those ones will still enter before Cyprus and Russia, unless if well, let's watch and see though, but I still don't think that idea will fly anyway.
Okay, Brozovic has come closer to scoring for Croatia against Russia, but nearly cannot kill a bird. Can only ruffle the feathers or injure the bird. Let's say that Slovenia have opened their account this afternoon against Cyprus. They lead 1-0 after 25 minutes. Slovakia lead Malta by 3-0. It is Croatia and Russia currently playing goalless after 24 minutes. In Africa, 1-0 Congo DR against Benin Republic. Congo DR, of course, are looking good. Madagascar losing 1-0 to Tanzania, and Zimbabwe winning 1-0 against Ethiopia. Zimbabwe and Ethiopia are only they are eliminated. It's Ghana and South Africa that have the advantage. As for DR Congo and Benin Republic, Tanzania also have a marginal chance, but DR Congo are controlling the standings in this group. 0700000889. Those are the numbers. Hello.
Hello, Anthony. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Josh, my man.
Good afternoon.
I get you. You have Joshua on the line.
Okay, Josh and Joshua is the same thing.
Welcome, my brother.
Yes, sir. It's just that one there is a viper. Well, me and
just
too
sporty.
So, Anthony, I want to talk about Zidane and Manchester United.
Okay.
See, I think Zidane will do a very good job at United. Because, like Josh rightly said, Madrid is a bigger club to Man U when you compare them to Man U. And if Zidane could really handle the pressure that coaching Madrid comes with, then I think he's already well prepared, or even more than prepared, for the Manchester United job. See, what Man U really needs at this point is somebody that can organize that team, that can manage the big egos that they have in that squad. And I don't think Solskjaer has that ability, the ability to do that. I think he has failed to harness, the quality that he has at his disposal, which is what Zidane is more than capable of doing. And he has shown that with the seasons that he spent at Real Madrid, during his first term and his second coming. So if Man U can really do what is necessary for them to get Zidane, I think they'll be doing themselves a whole lot of good. Anthony, thank you very much, bro.
Thank you very, very much. Indeed, it is still your frequency of Champion Sports Radio 88.9 FM. In football, it is no longer new. It's not new. Players get signed for astronomical transfer figures and transfer fees. One of two examples. In fact, these two players, they are no longer themselves. It is Warsaw for Felipe Coutinho. Just the other day, Tite, the coach of Brazil, looked at Coutinho and said, this man is a shadow of his former self. Yes, money has been thrown around in transfer sums, and so many of these fees have been wasted. Yes, I use the word wasted because if you look at Eden Hazard and Philippe Coutinho, these are two prime examples of big money moves from the Premier League, moves that haven't worked out at any level. When you look at how Philippe Coutinho and how he's played for Barcelona, one thing that is common, people say waste of money. Eden Hazard is not playing, not because he's not fully fit, because there are other players who are well ahead of him at Real Madrid. Waste of money. Eden Hazard today, the Eden Hazard that was signed by Real Madrid for 100 million euros, more than Cristiano Ronaldo, is now valued at around 20 million euros. Some say 24 million euros. Philippe Coutinho, total package is 160 million euros. 120 lump sum up front and 40 million euros in variables. 160 million. Today, ask me Philippe Coutinho's valuation, 14 million euros. You see how Barcelona have wasted money? Barcelona paid Liverpool 120 million and then signed 40 million in variables. Real Madrid paid Chelsea 100 million for Eden Hazard, and these two players have nothing to show for all these big money moves from the Premier League. When Eden Hazard was playing in the Premier League, he was winning best player in the league, not even Chelsea, best player. When Philippe Coutinho was playing for Liverpool, if you talk about Hazard, you must talk about Philippe Coutinho. They were that good. The two of them, number 10. They were that good. Suddenly, these two are playing for rival club sides in Spain, two of the biggest club sides in Spain, and they're like fish out of water. If you see Philippe Coutinho, he's far from the man that left Liverpool. If you see Eden Hazard, he's far from the man that left Chelsea. Josh, let me put you on the spot. Is it game over for these two men?
Well, for these two players,
is it game over?
Eden Hazard and Coutinho.
Yes.
I think for Coutinho, I would say it's game over for Coutinho. Why? Because the Coutinho rot started earlier. He left January 2018.
He left when he was playing well for Liverpool.
Yes, the rot for him started early. He left Premier League earlier than Hazard. Hazard was still in FIFA 11 by 2018. Yes, he was still in Chelsea then. And the thing with Eden Hazard is that Eden Hazard has proven himself over time. And you could probably say
you can say the same of Philippe Coutinho.
You could probably say the injuries have also been a factor to Eden Hazard, but still, it's not an excuse to the poor form of Hazard this season because he has been fit, but he has not been firing. Even Torgan Hazard looks like the better Hazard as of right now in 2021. Torgan Hazard looks to even be the better Hazard between he and his brother. But then Eden Hazard, Hazard has been poor. Coutinho went to Bayern Munich, had a little glimmer of hope in that his loan spell at Bayern Munich, followed them and won the Champions League. So at least his aim of leaving Liverpool still came to pass. At least he still won the Champions League last. But unfortunately for him, he missed out on the historic Premier League title that Liverpool won. And Liverpool still won the Champions League title before he did win the Champions League title with Bayern Munich. So for Philippe Coutinho, I think it's done and dusted for Coutinho. I think it's all over for Coutinho. Even looking at the Brazilian national team, it looks like they are just either managing him. They're just managing him. But at least Hazard is like a mainstay. Brazil might just be managing. Chiche might just be using him because it's Coutinho, but it's clear that Coutinho is past it. It's clear that Coutinho is done for. Perhaps maybe you should do like most Brazilians do.
Go home
and rekindle your fire. Perhaps maybe come back if it worked for you, or just stay back and continue firing all cylinders in Brazil. I think that's the best thing for Coutinho. I think he should just go to the Brasileiro, just go there and have fun, because Barcelona is not working for him. Bayern Munich do not want to buy him. Bayern Munich is a club that even if they buy him, they will not. Even if they have him, they want to probably take him on loan again because his fees are expensive, and you could even say the Coutinho underperforming stings Barcelona more, looking at the fact that the purchase of Coutinho, Dembele, Antoine Griezmann. You could even mention some useless buys like Ada Turan that did not even make sense to what Barcelona were doing. There are lots of unnecessary buys. Paulinho, the swap deal for Pjanic and Artumelo, some unnecessary deals that Barcelona made. But this Coutinho, Dembele, and Griezmann, they stand head and shoulders above, especially due to the fact that their price tag was so much. And Coutinho seemed like the perfect replacement for Neymar, but they didn't get that. And then the astronomical fees that they paid to Lionel Messi. Yes, he's Messi, but the salaries were way too much. But still, looking at the way that Barcelona have suffered with Coutinho, I think that Coutinho's case, he should just go back to the Brasileiro and get his form there. Eden Hazard, I think Chelsea still want Hazard back. There are rumors of Chelsea offering Hazard a lifeline, and if that is so, then perhaps he can go back to Chelsea. And I believe if he goes to Chelsea, he can still rekindle his form, he can still rekindle his fire. Maybe not like how he was when he left, but like the prodigal son, at least they will still kill cow for him and celebrate his return, and he will still have small celebration, small form to pick. But maybe it won't be like how he was when he left. It won't be like how, when the prodigal son left, he left very rich, and when he came back to his father, he was skinny, he was poor, but they still celebrated him. I think he's going to get that prodigal son celebration, but Hazard is not the Hazard of before. But it's not game over for him. It's more game over for Coutinho than Eden Hazard.
Is it game over for Eden Hazard, looking at how things have turned out for him in the colors of Real Madrid? Is it game over for Coutinho, the way things have turned out for him in the colors of Barcelona? Not playing well for club, not playing well for country. Is it game over for these two iconic players that left the Premier League? 0700 00889. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Nonso.
Okay, Nonso.
From Solo.
Okay.
For Eden Hazard, I don't know. I think he still has a lifeline. I don't know. Maybe going back to Chelsea will help a lot. For Coutinho, there's nothing going to happen to him. I don't know. He's not going to do anything.
Okay. Thank you very, very much. Sports Radio 88.9 Bella FM is still your station. Your fantastic dial is now live in Port Harcourt. 101.1 Brilla FM in Port Harcourt. 0700 00889. Is it game over for Eden Hazard and Felipe Coutinho? Hello? Hello? Okay, let's take this one. Hello?
Hello, Tony.
Hello, good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tony.
Yes.
Mr. Godwin.
Go on.
About Coutinho. In fact, I'm not the one who swear for Coutinho.
Yeah, what?
Because I'm a Liverpool fan.
You placed a curse on him.
Yes.
Why would you do it like that?
That is why Coutinho is not doing well. I don't even cannot do well again.
Because you placed a curse on him.
Yes.
Where did you do? You went to? How did you do it?
No, as a fan who like a team, the time the Coutinho leave Liverpool, people are begging, even though club and everybody are begging him to play again. If he wanted to go to Barcelona, well, you don't go to Barcelona now. Let him go and play ball there. Thank you.
Okay. There are celebrations galore in the biggest city in Africa. You know why? Because they have scored what is a second goal and what is most likely taking them to the final stages of the World Cup qualifiers Qatar 2022. DR Congo have scored again. It is now 2-0. They lead Diomensi Mbokani got the first goal from the penalty spot. And of course, it is now 2-0. 2-0 Congo DR. 2-0 in Kinshasa. They lead Benin Republic, and they are leading Benin Republic out of the World Cup qualifiers. They stay intact. They enter the final stage where they will be waiting for the likes of Nigeria. If they win this match, they join Egypt, Senegal, Morocco, and of course Mali. They become 5, and then we await another 5. Ghana can join, and then Ghana can make it 6. It will now be left, 4 teams will now be left to reach the final stage of the World Cup qualifiers Africa zone. So of course that's the story. DR Congo. Kinshasa is the biggest city in Africa. Kinshasa. Josh, did you know?
Yep. Kinshasa. I think Cairo is second.
Cairo is second. Ibadan is third.
Yeah.
Sports Radio 88.9 Bula FM is the station. The man called Malango Ingita joins, of course, he joins the man them call Diomensi Mbokani. These are the heroes for Congo DR. They are headed for the final stage of the World Cup. Nobody saw this one coming, DR Congo. But DR Congo is going at the expense of Benin Republic and Tanzania.
Tanzania has been pegged back, so unfortunately.
Yes, Tanzania, of course, are playing 1-1.
For them.
They led at some point. Their slim hopes have been dashed by Madagascar. Madagascar are not going anywhere, and they say Tanzania cannot go anywhere. So Madagascar and Tanzania 1-1. Zimbabwe is still beating Ethiopia. They've since been eliminated, these two. And in Europe, Russia and Croatia, 39 minutes. It is goalless. The goals seem to have dried up. They started very, very quickly, Slovakia, but after 40 minutes, they still lead by 3-0. Perhaps they are satisfied going into the halftime break. Slovenia and Cyprus, that one is 41 minutes old. It's a goalless affair in that part of town. Let's take your calls. Let's take more of your calls. Is it done and dusted for Eden Hazard and Philippe Coutinho? Is it game over for these two? Eden Hazard left from Chelsea. Coutinho left from Liverpool, and one went to Real Madrid, the other one went to Barcelona. Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What's your name?
John Bull.
John Bull, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Well done.
Thank you.
Let me just quickly talk about Zidane before I come to Coutinho and Hazard.
Okay.
The problem with Zidane is that he doesn't have a football philosophy. People still believe that the team that he used to win back to back was built for him by Mourinho, Ancelotti, and people before him. So nobody knows what it is about. This is Kitaka man, the high press. So nobody knows put some mark about his ability as a coach. Even though he has won to it. But like George said, it will be a slight upgrade over construction and something, but we keep the place nice and we organize the team. Now, as for Coutinho and Hazard, I started with those who are called earlier. If there's anybody that has a chance, I think it's Coutinho. Coutinho had a decent first season at Barcelona, and he won the league with Valverde. He went to Bayern, and he was a prominent member of their first two squad, winning the treble. But if you want, I think what you know about Hazard recently, even if Hazard has to come back to form, he has to replace Vinicius. And in this moment, I don't see that happening. How can you say this junior? The two stars in Korean Magic team are Vinicius and Benzema. So he has Hazard has not scored more than 4 or 5 goals since he joined my team. I don't even remember about this as Hazard. His backside is becoming bigger. I'm sorry to say that. So there's no way for him. Maybe if he come back, even if he come back to Chelsea, I don't see that happening. It will be a lost cause. He needs to trim down and just run out the years of the time. It's only 30, it's only 31. So I don't see him coming back. Because under a new manager like
Xavi.
My Xavi. My friend is one job back. But others, I don't think I did back. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much for that contribution. Your frequency of Champion Sports Radio. Hello.
Hello, good morning. My name is Solomon.
Solomon, good afternoon.
I want to say something about Manchester United.
Go on.
Manchester United, their problem is not coach.
What's their problem?
Their problem is somebody like Bosco, Gary Neville.
How are those former players their problems?
Their former problems. You leave the team alone. Let them stop complaining about the players. They should leave the team alone. If Pogba made a mistake today, they will be complaining about Pogba. Next time, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will not play for Pogba. If Cristiano Ronaldo make a mistake today, they will complain. Next time, the coach himself is confused. So I believe any other coach that should come to that team, the person will be also, the coach will be also confused. So their former team, Manchester United is not a Nigerian government. That former president will be still ruling the country. That you leave Manchester United alone. Like Sir Alex Ferguson, let him leave Manchester United alone. The coach will do well. That is what I want to see. Help me beg them. I'm a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. I'm a Real Madrid fan. But just because of Cristiano Ronaldo, I have a lot of respect for United. So that to allow the coach to do his work. That is what I want to see.
Okay, fantastic contribution there. You just raised a talking point, and I must turn my attention to Josh. There's so many ex-players of Manchester United doing punditry in England. Paul Ince, Rio Ferdinand, Michael Owen, Peter Schmeichel, Dwight York. I see Owen Hargreaves, who again did it. There's so many of them.
Roy Keane. Gary Neville. Phil Neville did. Yeah, he's gone back to coaching.
There are more than 10. And they are ex-Manchester United. They will not coach.
They will not coach. Lazy. They will coach and they will fail.
They will not start be running other coaches
then
down.
The one that tried.
Are they a problem?
Yes, they are a problem. They are definitely a problem. A huge problem. In fact, they might even be worse than Ole Solskjaer as a manager. Honestly speaking, they might be worse than the coach, because at least Solskjaer is doing the work. So you're saying that maybe some days will go well for him, some days he shows his ineptitude, but at least he is the one doing the job. He's the laborer on the field. He's the one doing the hustle. But these ones, Scholes.
We didn't even mention Scholes.
Scholes, what did he do as coach? In 6 games, I think they lost 5.
And we didn't mention Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs is one of them.
No, Ryan Giggs is not really a pundit per se.
Yeah, but he talks. They bring him. Then they bring him to. I'm talking about the ones we see on the screens.
And then Ryan Giggs has his issues, so I think right now he's in hiding, or he's dealing with those issues. Yes, he's dealing with those issues now. Good footballer, bad human being. You could probably that's what it is now. He had issues with his brother's wife, and then with his current girlfriend. He has his personal issues that are properly being settled by the court of law. But then at Wales, he wasn't bad. He actually wasn't bad as Wales manager to qualify them for Euro 2020. His assistant now has continued the work as the Wales manager, so he hasn't been bad as Welsh manager. Minus him, I think it's just Ryan Giggs. The rest, and maybe you could probably say
he was a one-time interim coach of
United.
Coach for a few days.
2 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. 4 games. Player coach post Moyes. Yes, the last 4 games of the season in 2013-2014. Ryan Giggs, you could probably say out of them, is probably the only one that has been a successful manager. Roy Keane was a manager some years ago.
Is still in management.
Phil Neville is now in the MLS. I think he coached the England national. He coached the women's national team, so he wasn't bad in the women's national team. But I think he had some controversy there as well with it. I think
they called him out. They called him out.
Yeah,
racism.
Racism. So you could probably call him a racist. You could probably say that's what he was. But there was an issue with him. And
so these ex-players now, are they a problem?
Yes, a huge problem.
How are they a problem?
They have agendas. They attacked Mourinho. I think that you could probably say Jose Mourinho kind of deserves it. You could probably call it Mourinho's karma, because Mourinho uses his mouth to fight his battles. So the ex-players, it was like they ganged up and they spoke and spoke him out of the club because
it's like they have a meeting somewhere.
It's like
they agree to support
they agree
a coach.
To support a coach.
They agree
to blast a coach.
Yeah, exactly.
Even now, you see that they don't like Ole Solskjaer, but
no, they are starting to dislike Ole Solskjaer.
No, they don't like him, but they are not going to condemn him. It's something that you know that they'll probably criticize him in the back room, but then when they get to public, they will now try to
blame
downplay it
and blame the players
and blame Pogba and the non-English players. They'll try to downplay it and say keep faith. It was a bad day. You will see that they are obviously upset, but they will try to downplay it. You know, just try and make it change the narrative, shift the eyes of the world. From Ole Solskjaer to maybe Pogba's red card, like that whole Paul Scholes issue. Like, come on, man, did you win a World Cup? Okay, minus even that, yes, we know Pogba has issues, but the way that they look at Pogba as if he is the problem, he's the reason why the Nigerian Naira fell, or is the reason why there was flood in so and so place, or the reason why the bulb in my room burnt or something. They just blame Pogba for everything, and it becomes toxic. Actually, the way that they put their mouth in issues concerning Man United. Yes, you guys were successful footballers. Even Sir Alex Ferguson, that you should say should be talking, should be complaining. He's not even saying anything. He doesn't really say anything. He's just mostly canvassing for support the manager. He said it on for Moyes, said it for Mourinho, he's saying it for Solskjaer, support the manager. That's the only thing that you say Ferguson is doing. The rest, okay, as managers, Gary Neville, he went to Valencia. He got beaten there. He embarrassed himself. He ran back to his punditry, and he has decided not to do coaching again. He ran with his tails in between his legs. So shame catch him. In don't run. In don't go sit down. They do punditry. We are all pundits. But they are just in the UK. That's just the difference. It's just different platform, different countries, different nationalities. So Rio Ferdinand, he has not coached. He came here in 2018 and was casting Mourinho, criticizing Mourinho. 2 or 3 weeks later, they sacked Mourinho. What has the Solskjaer done? The highest, Solskjaer's biggest victory as a manager is beating PSG 3-1 away from home. Or you could now say he's going unbeaten in the Premier League away from home. But who that one help? No trophy. You saw the Europa League final, you failed to win it. If it was Mourinho, they would have dragged Mourinho. They would have dragged him like I pass my neighbor. They for drag Mourinho.
I better pass my neighbor.
Jen. They for drag him. But it's just an unfortunate thing. You see these former players complaining. You people should go and coach.
Do we have that problem in Nigeria? USA 94 set.
Not really. I don't think they don't even talk much these days. I know they criticize, but I think the time that they were really criticizing was, I think they criticized more during when a fellow Nigerian coach is on seat, like the Sunday Olise case. Sunday Olise was criticizing Keshi. He criticized Keshi, and then they gave him the work, and then we saw what happened. So I think that sometimes karma plays its role. I don't feel bad for Jose Mourinho as the way he was asked out of as United manager, because when Louis van Gaal was in charge, Mourinho was giving Van Gaal problems. Mourinho was a shadow over Van Gaal's head. He was causing problems for Van Gaal. I would like to manage my United. I think that Van Gaal made some mistakes in this game. That 3-0 loss to Arsenal, Mourinho criticized Louis van Gaal. He criticized Louis van Gaal when he was doing his own punditry. And then Van Gaal did not finish in top 4, won the FA Cup. He got sacked as he won the FA Cup and was replaced by Mourinho. So you could probably say Mourinho got his karma. He got what he fed. He got a dose of medicine as Man United manager. So I think that these pundits, especially the ones who can't back it up, if you can't back it up, don't talk. Even Arsene Wenger, as great as Arsene Wenger was as a football manager, unless if he plans to coach again, but as great as a manager as he was, he doesn't criticize coaches. He doesn't. You see, when Arsene Wenger talks, he talks constructively. You see that it's from a place of, this is I wish he did this thing like this. I wish he had altered his formation. I wish he had brought that player on earlier. You will see it from a place of I want to help this manager, not that I want to finish him or I just want to trend. It's just sad the way all these former Man United players behave, but they are really part of the problem as well.
Okay, let's go back to the qualifiers across Africa. It is full time. Madagascar, they had a man sent off. Madagascar have drawn against Tanzania. Madagascar and Tanzania are eliminated. The next time they talk about the World Cup qualifiers will be in 2026, when Mexico, USA, and Canada will be co-hosting. They will play in the qualifiers and attempt to qualify for the World Cup that would have 48 teams. 48 teams will play that World Cup. Maybe Madagascar can somehow go there.
Well, there'll be 4 more slots for Africa, so let's
so that's the expanded World Cup. Let me also tell you that Zimbabwe, these ones were eliminated before this match even kicked off. The game has ended and it was all square at the end of the day. Zimbabwe won, Ethiopia 1. Minnows in football. The game between Benin Republic and DR Congo, it looks like DR Congo have done an Italian job. They look like, in fact, unless a miracle happens, they are there in the final stage. We're in the last few minutes of the encounter. Injuries here and there. This match had too many stoppages, and the game, of course, has continued. DR Congo lead Benin Republic by 2 goals. One was scored in the first half. It was a penalty. Diomensi Mbokani got the goal, and of course his teammate planted a powerful header pass at the goalkeeper of Benin Republic, Malango Nga. Of course Ngita getting the second goal, the all-important second goal, and that's the story of Congo DR. They're already celebrating in Kinshasa. I don't think they've gotten this far in a very long time.
They haven't.
They are 2 matches away from the World Cup. 2 matches away. After today, they are 2 matches away from the World Cup. Congo DR. That's the story so far. Let's go to Europe, where Russia and Croatia have played a goalless draw in the first 45 minutes. The referee has sounded the halftime whistle. Halftime in the game between Malta and Slovakia. Malta are the home side, Slovakia the away side. Slovakia lead at 3-0. Halftime, Slovenia and Cyprus. That game is goalless as well. Sports Radio 88.9 Bella FM 0700 000088.
I don't think DR Congo. Yeah, I don't think they even qualify for AFCON. Yeah, I don't think they didn't qualify.
But they are very, very close.
But they were very close
to reaching the World Cup.
And now it's a different ball game. So they will be in dream street. Even if they don't make it to the World Cup, I think getting to this point is a huge win for them.
2 matches away from reaching the World Cup. DR Congo. This is where Nigeria wants to be on Tuesday. This is where Ghana wants to be tonight. This is where Cameroon wants to be on Tuesday night. 2 matches away from reaching the World Cup. Let's take a few of your calls. Hello.
Hello, Tony.
Good afternoon.
Tony, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
George, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah. My name is Mba.
Mba. Let's hear you, Mba.
Mba.
Mbappe.
Tony, the last caller has spoken my mind. I'm talking about Manchester United. All those players of Manchester United, they are the problem of that club. Including their grandfather, Alex.
He's not their grandfather. He's not.
That is their grandfather. He is the key of the problem of Manchester United. That man, let them leave Manchester United alone. They put pressure on Ole. Ole become. I saw they were frustrated from this job, not even job, coaching job, because the man is confused. He's afraid of his job. They will frustrate this man. This man will leave coaching job. That's the truth. Let the ex-players and their grandfather, Alex Ferguson, leave that club alone. Let the club succeed. Ferguson don't retire. Let him go home and rest. That's what I can say. Thank you.
Let's tell that it is full time. DR Congo have reached the final stage of the World Cup qualifiers. So we have 5 teams that are in that category at this point in time. DR Congo, you have Morocco, Senegal, you have Mali, and of course you have Egypt. Those are the teams waiting for Nigeria and Co. Nigeria yet to reach the final stage of the Africa qualifiers when you look at the World Cup Qatar 2022. DR Congo have joined the long list. They are now 5 more to go. Let's take your calls. 0700 0000 Those are the numbers to call. Let's take this one very, very quickly. You can celebrate with DR Congo. It's not easy. It's not easy to reach this level. There'll be 5 now, 5 more to go. Hello.
Those are the numbers to call.
Hello.
Let's take one very, very quickly.
Hello.
You can celebrate
Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
What's your name?
Hello.
5 now.
Okay, it looks like you cannot hear me. Call us back if you can. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Daniel, first time caller.
Daniel, you're a first timer. The bell for you.
Yeah, I just want to talk about money.
Go on.
My own is, if they like, let them play well. Me, I don't resign. If they like, let them get their acts together. Not just Obi, both the unprofessional players in that club. The players that can't even ginger themselves to play for the club. No matter how bad the manager is. They are too good for all this they are doing in Man U. And the Gary Neville, that one is even Ole's best friend in the whole wide world. Now, Ole should be singing what a friend I have in Gary. Because that one will never criticize Ole for one day. I've been watching Sky Sports. Will never criticize him for one day. Even Roy Keane, a girl where he could talk rich, he could vex, he could call Ole out. And we all know Roy Keane is very volcanic. But that Gary will never say something negative about Ole. He'll keep blaming Pogba, the players, and everybody else. My own is better than Sakoli. Yeah, I know the play because last time you said it's not good for somebody to pray that somebody's father loses his job. But the way Man U is going now, if somebody loses his job, that will not prosper. That's just what I have to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very, very much. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's go for a break. Let's go for a breather. We'll come back very shortly. Stay with us.
Hi, DJ Drogba.
Hello, this is Haile Gebrselassie.
Hi, I'm Makelele Mefeda.
My name is Jeremy Mikel.
My name is Danny Jordan.
My name is Peter Rufai. My name is Kolo Toure.
Hi, my name is Diego Rangira.
Hi, sports fans. My name is Victor Moses.
My name is Lightning Bolt.
I'm Joseph Yabo.
My name is Austin Jeju Okocha.
This is David Dean, former Vice Chairman of Arsenal and Football Association. We're on 88.9 Rilla FM.
We're reaching out to bring the big names to you. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. There's nothing like it.
It all kicks off right here.
Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM.
88.9, got more goals than a number 9, top notch. To get to the Remy and I only listen to Brilla FM, they stay winning.
Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Sports Radio
88.9 Brilla FM, baby. They go with the corner kick, shooting star still looking for the 3-point hit, and no, fantastic header.
The WBC interim heavyweight champion of the world, the Nigerian Nightmare,
in this W moment, I'm king.
Carroll's in! He's won it for Liverpool! Much criticised club record signing comes up with a header that lifts their
Yes.
Lovely, looking to switch it quickly here for Ronaldo. He's got the better of Diego Alves. And Ronaldo scores brilliantly. The finish of a master. A craftsman at work.
Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't faze me.
On the back, this is Carlo. He's down the captain and won the game for Nigeria. The man who's played the game for Nigeria takes them into the final. To Anko Carlo, what a moment for him.
Greatness is what we on the brink of.
Don't believe it! Aguero, with seconds of the season remaining, has won the Premier League title for Manchester City. Hollywood, make this movie.
They have become the first African side to win Olympic gold and to win a major world footballing tournament. And no wonder they'll celebrate. Nigeria with the gold medal.
I'm really trying to make it more than what it is, because everybody dies, but not everybody lives.
Messi scores! Another massive milestone, a half-century of goals in the Champions League, and he's the youngest player to reach that figure.
This is my moment.
Every moment is a treasure in Sports Radio 88.9 Rila FM.
I wish that I could have this moment for life.
Rila FM, a complete deal.
'Cause in this moment I just feel so alive.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We get loud. Music and sports every Saturday morning, 7:45 a.m. and on Sunday too, at exactly 8 a.m. for a repeat broadcast. We Dr. Larry Samote, make you no touch that. Rila FM, make you no touch that. Rila FM, exclusive, yeah, yeah. 88.9
Music and Sports Special every Saturday, 7:45 a.m. and the repeat broadcast at 8 a.m. on Sunday with the coach player, Dr. Larry Zamajay. Make it a date.
Yeah, yeah. We get loud. Music and sports every Saturday morning, 7:45 a.m. and on Sunday too, at exactly 8 a.m. for a repeat broadcast. We Dr. Larry Samote, make you no touch that. Rila FM, make you no touch that. Rila FM, exclusive, yeah, yeah. 88.9.
Papa, tell us your own impression about the game.
First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate Nigeria on qualification for the next phase. They obviously deserved to go through to the next phase because they have good players, very, very good players, and obviously well drilled and well coached. I think over the 90 minutes, I thought we give a very good account of ourselves. We played some good football. We brought in made a few changes, and we're always going to be struggling for goals, and we are in a bit of a rebuilding process. I think the unfortunate thing is from our perspective is that this team will improve in time, and we've just been dealt a pack of cards where, unfortunately, if you can't take advantage of your home advantage, you're in sort of choppy waters. So I think you've got to be pragmatic and be honest about the situation. I'm never going to dodge a question on it. We got beat by a better team, very good team, and they'll go on and they'll meet the cream of Africa in the next phase. And we are in a rebuilding process. And we don't have the luxury of the finance other teams like Egypt, Nigeria, Senegal, etc. And we don't have the players, so we're having to rebuild. I thought the two lads that came in did extremely well, Arago and Matt Pabai. So yeah, overall disappointed, but I think you need to put it in context, and I think you need to be realistic in terms of what we expect when we come to Morocco, and to be, in all fairness, the people, the hospitality has been superb.
2 goals from the penalty spot. You think you are lucky or unlucky?
Listen, I'm not wanting to be cry. You'd have to look at it again. Maybe the keeper could have come out a little bit quicker. I look at a game over 90 minutes, and I don't recall a shot on target from Nigeria in the 90 minutes. They had a couple of light shots off target. They've got they've got good players who are playing at the top level, and for our lads, some of those lads are probably earning $100 a month. Not millions of dollars a year. We have to be realistic. I'm proud of their effort. I can't be. I asked what I asked for. They gave me a couple of mistakes, but it is what it is, and we are where we are. And I'm not going to make excuses.
What have you learned from this defeat, going back on the drawing board to face Central African Republic?
Don't expect to qualify for competitions when you can't play at your own home venue. Anybody who thinks like that when you're in a rebuilding process is completely delusional. I think you need to be honest with ourselves and say we need to go away. We need to really look at the drawing board, go back to the drawing board, rejig it, change it. I haven't got a clue who'll take it. But I'm not one to sit there and make excuses. I never will. I know the problems. I know where the problems lie in Liberia. And I'm working extremely hard to improve things with limited tools. So we have to be. Maybe we set our goals, our targets too high, and I think we are punching above our weight to a certain extent. I can't fault the effort of the players. They've given me everything, and again, it is what it is.
Okay, Marcus, you captain your team and lost today to an experienced team like your coach said. How is it for you?
First of all, I want to say congratulations to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They have a fantastic player, wonderful player, good team. It's somehow discouraging. We came in the spirit to give our best for our country. But again, unfortunately, we lost again. We have to use it as a learning process. As our coach has said, it is a process, and we are making so many positive things that is happening in the team. We just have to learn from the positive and keep on going. Like the coach said, still building the team, and we are doing good. But unfortunately, we lost. So it is what it is.
Mark Papa, he played close to back Papa, and he was superb, going up, coming down.
Yeah, of course. He's one of the players, the new players that come in, very fantastic. Even the left back, they were all awesome. I was amazed about his confidence and everything, and I hope that he keep on with that. He had a wonderful game. Him and the left back. I think because Liberia have been facing with some problem with the right back and left back, I think at least we have a little bit solution to that problem. So he have a wonderful game.
Final word, let the rapper speak.
No, congratulations to the Super Eagles. I wish them well in their endeavours in the future, and I know it's not going to be easy. There's only 5 teams from Africa that go through at the World Cup, so I think we have to say a good team. We played a very, very good team, very experienced team, good quality, played good football, well drilled, well coached, and we have to say it's a lesson learned, another lesson learned, and you know me, I'll never dodge any questions from you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's now switch to the coach of the Super Eagles, Mr. General Raw. Congratulations, Coach Raw.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. 90 minutes plus a few added minutes. Would you say it was exactly the strategy you adopted that was executed on the field of play?
The game was not easy for us, and we knew before that this match, like the first match already in Lagos, we scored in the first half, leading 2-0, was even more difficult. Despite the good pitch, we tried to play our quick football with a few touches and going vertical forward, but the opponent was well organized and made a big fight. So we had also to fight and to accept the duel. and in the air and on the ground, and it was not easy. And we got these 2 penalties, but we were not able to score a goal in the playing football. Only on these 2, I think it were clear penalties, but I would prefer to score normal goals. We could not. I hope we can do it in 3 days in the final game. I think that the comeback of some players like Ndidi, like Iwobi, who didn't play the last time, is a good thing for us. Opportunity to score for them. And we have still to work on our realism offensively, and there is still a lot of work to do.
Coach, you talked about not scoring goals from normal play. Perhaps was that the reason why you would say you had to get back Ojonjo Digallo?
No, the reason we asked Digallo to come back is that we have such a young team. They are very young. Look on the 22, 23, 21. Our strikers are all very young. Ejuke is coming now. Chukwueze is coming back from injury. Everybody is young. We need somebody to help them with the experience in the striker position. And it's a good goal scorer. We know it. We are happy to have him back. He only arrived on Thursday. That's why he couldn't participate on this match. But I hope that in the next match, next Tuesday, he will be able to help us much more.
With the quality of players you had, not scoring from open play, it's a disappointment for you as a coach.
When you score 2 goals, it's not a disappointment. When you win 2-0, it's not a disappointment. Because when you see the penalties, there was a 1-1 situation. If there's no mistake, no foul, perhaps we score in normal play, like you say. So we are happy about this victory. We knew before the match already that it's difficult to beat this team. We saw the videos. They were unlucky, losing in the last minute, deserving a draw each time. And but I'm happy that we didn't concede any opportunity defensively, and we scored 2 goals. Finally, on penalty or not penalty, it's a goal. That's the most important, and I hope we will do the same one on next Tuesday on the final game, which will be very important for us.
Okay, Central African Republic, away to Cape Verde. Cape Verde won the game with last 2 goals in the second half. Does this put you and the team under pressure going to the final game?
Yeah, of course. We have to make a result, not to lose the final game. But we are at home. It's good to have pressure for my players. If they believe it's easy, if they believe that it's done, it's always difficult. So it's good to play with pressure, so they will be able to honor this situation, to handle it like we did all the time. We had 1 accident, we lost 1 match, we won 4. So now the final match, we want to win it also.
Congratulations once again, Coach Gennaro, and all the best in subsequent games.
Thank you.
Every day, identify your station. 88.9 Thriller FM.
Hello, sports fans. With the outbreak of the coronavirus disease, it is important that we take preventive measures to avoid the spread of this virus and even reduce the risk of being infected. Here are a few tips on what you have to do. Clean hands frequently with alcohol-based hand sanitizers or soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Cover nose and mouth when coughing and sneezing